Right, I need to add no whatever. No Fubi. Whatever. I'm too lazy to try to fix that. That's not my problem. Discord. I blame the weather. Oh, it's Addie Angie. I was scritching her back and then she took a step further away from me and sat there. It's like, oh, you're sitting further away now. Hi, Tags. You don't give me attention. You don't let me do what I want to do. How dare you? Yes, air quotes. Mine are pretty calm compared to other cats, but they still have their own quirks. Yeah. iPad so far away. I know, I just had to stretch over and it's cold. Like I would get my hoodie, but it doesn't really cover my hands and feet, so there's no point of wearing it. Yeah. And gloves are uncomfy. For me, they uncomfy. Yeah.
There you go. This cat I'll fight whenever he leaves. Shark, that's not how you handle kibbies. Sharky, no, that's not what you're supposed to do with kibbies.
You can play fight, but don't fight fight.
Fight. A
Fight
fight me,
fight.
mumther.
Oh, somehow the images of my friend is all over the place too, and I have to fix that.
Oh no.
Hiya.
Oh, there we go.
Ta-da.
Ta-da!
Ta-da.
Ta-da! Sometimes I wish everything wasn't so exhausting. Because I've been having I know this is such like a first world me problem, but I've been struggling so badly with like my sleep times.
Are you trying to
Every time
change it, or it's just whatever?
so every time I finish stream, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna spend like another hour working. No, my ass ends up in bed passed out.
Oh, yeah.
I've just been so tired recently that I can't help it, and it's been very frustrating to me.
That was me, my last stream. I was DMing someone, and then I guess passed out. It's like, oh, okay.
You
But they were
poor
found it.
thing.
I'm also
Yeah, but I
gonna
can't imagine how frustrating it is to do that. Because I do that too sometimes where my body will just give up on itself and just pass out.
up dog tags another ad in like a minute.
More ads for Twee.
Because I have pre roll and then I have like the 30-minute ads, I think.
Yeah. I've just given up and turned off ads on my stream. So that's a thing for everyone's viewing pleasure. Sleep is a beautiful thing, though. Sleep is a wonderful thing, except my body doesn't let me have it unless it's at specifically after stream. That's the only time my body lets me sleep. Or when Jason's around, but I think that's a given.
Yeah.
There was one time I was talking with Silver off stream and it was the funniest thing. I was like, "Oh, I'm debating going to take a nap because I was really tired." And Silver was like, "Are you going to be able to sleep or to get back up?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's not going to be a problem." And he just kind of gave me a confused noise and I had to be like, "Long story short, I just don't sleep well." So, you know, my crippling anxiety keeps me awake.
It be like that.
And then Silver just kind of went silent. And the next thing I heard was, "Go to sleep." It was very funny to me. We love insomnia here. The problem is, I don't know if mine is classified as insomnia. So I just kind of exist. I just realized I wasn't using the stabilized fill, and no wonder I was struggling so much with this.
I hate coloring hair.
Why? What did it do to you?
I hate coloring my friends' hair.
Oh, okay. Just blame your friends. You're good.
Yeah, I was like, you accepted this design, and now I have to deal with it.
You've given me this problem and I'm angry at you for it.
It's even funny because this is my choice too.
Nah, blame friend. It's funnier. But do it with love,
Oh yeah, we hate
you
each
know?
other. It's all good.
Oh no. Oh no. Also, me catching that specific brainless stream, excuse me.
Oh, that's also rare because normally he's at home and you'll hear pigeons in the background.
So it was just so funny. I genuinely lost focus from everything I was doing because I was laughing too hard.
You're welcome. Aren't my
Thank
friends
you.
amazing?
Your friends are wonderful.
Welcome back, tags. I hope you had okay ads.
What ads did you get? Tell us.
If
What
he
did,
remembers.
yes, if you remember, what ads did you get while in ad prison? Also, for anyone in my chat, I'm gonna do the thing. I have, if you refresh my stream or if the title has changed properly, you should be able to click on Twee's name. Go give her a follow, please, and thank you.
Oh, brain turned out. Wait, yeah. Dog tags, no
Me
pay
go,
attention.
that's okay. You go lurky now, Sharky? Yes. Go lurkies. Thank you. Have fun with whatever you're doing.
Yeah, Shark should rest after the long
Me.
stream he did.
Sharky's has insomnia. That's why I never mind when people sleep in my stream.
I remind people to sleep when they should be sleeping.
Well, my thing is, if I give you enough comfort to sleep, then just sleep. You know? Why should I stop you from doing that? If I'm a comfortable enough presence for you to want to sleep, then go to sleep. Don't force yourself to stay awake because you think I'm going to be angry that you're asleep.
I threaten people to sleep.
Go eat or else.
Yeah,
What is
basically.
the or else though, Twee?
Oh, I also say that I don't know.
Ah, okay, fair enough. At least you're honest.
Yes. If I'm not, who else would be?
Ah, that's a good question. I mean, I'm mostly honest.
Mostly.
All right, there's some things my chat doesn't need to know about me. Alright? I would ruin my image of myself for some of them if they knew, alright?
Fake
Eh.
fans. Just kidding. It's fine.
No, I haven't told. I don't think my chat would be able to recover after knowing that though, Tweet. That's the thing. I've built a lie, and I did it on purpose. That's the thing.
I mean, you're talking to someone who pretends to be a plant on the internet. I think you're good.
Well, no, like it's my entire persona on the internet that I've lied about to my chat, and I think it would make some people very distraught,
Um,
and it's very funny to me in a way. Like it's probably the tamest lie I could have done, but it would change so many people's perspective of me, if that makes sense.
yeah, yeah. Gotta get rid of that and just do a whole new highlight situation.
By the way, I do plan on taking like 5-minute breaks every here and there, so if you would like to take them with me.
That's fine. Whatever happens, happens.
Hey, I'm just letting you know. Trying to be good from.
It's okay. It's all good.
Sometimes I like being good from. But also,
Sometimes I just like being evil. Wahaha.
valid. I would say there are some times where being a good friend just takes too much energy.
Yep.
And I don't always, as much as I want to be like super friendly with everyone all the time, I sometimes just don't have the energy for it. I am but a small bean, a small EP bean at that.
Probably have to texture each banana differently.
That sounds awful.
Cause I'm.
As I,
Oh my
hmm?
goodness.
You okay?
The cats are near the
Oh,
wires.
oh no. Babies, no.
Now
Babies,
that
no.
the light is on and they're awake, they're like playtime
Hey,
in the wrong
Mumster,
areas.
Mumster, it's time.
It's time to play. So
Also,
much energy.
for anyone wondering on my end, I'm working on commission work, and for anyone who is not on Twee Stream, I believe you're working on a costume for yourself?
Yeah,
Yeah? How's that going?
it's going great. It's just I need the hair, the ears, and the tail. Everything else is pretty much done.
Oh, that's good. I say I've seen a couple of progress updates on it, but I haven't really been able to keep up with it, obviously.
Oh, it's fine. It's all good. It's handy dandy.
And unfortunately for me, just like you, life gets busy and I can't always make time.
Yeah.
As much as I'd like to, because I do like being able to hang out in everyone's stream and relax. But unfortunately, life doesn't always make time for that.
Yeah, most of the
Also,
time I just have a whole bunch of tabs open and just have it mute.
that's fair. Like I sometimes I feel bad doing that, but at the same time, at least I'm still supporting you guys when I do that, so I feel a little less bad about it.
Even if Twitch hates it.
Yup. I don't big care because I am doing what I want to do. And what is that I want to do? Support my friends.
Yes. The moment I consider someone a friend, I immediately try to stay in their stream as long as possible to the point of them yelling at me that I don't have to be there.
Yep, that's me.
And I'm like
That's why I don't yell at you for it because like I understand I do the same thing.
and I was like, oh, I'm sleepy or I'm busy, but I need to be here. It's like, you don't have to be here, but I need to be here.
Again, I'll say it too. You don't need to be here, but I appreciate it. I
From
appreciate the support.
the moment stream starts all the way till the end.
Oh my god, Twee.
Like, if Silver is
Please.
still here, he would tell you how many times he would always stream. And I was like, oh, I'm sleepy. And he's like, go to sleep. It's like, no.
I think you beat me. I think I've done that to you too. You're like, "Oh, I'm eepy." I'm like, "Go to sleep." And you're like, "No, I'm waiting for Bilber to stream." And I'm going, "Tweet, please.
Yeah.
Please, please. You need eep. You are of no better body and probably worse than me. Please."
It's okay. It
No.
all I know is that when I start working, if I ever do start working at any kind of capacity, I won't.
Okay.
Because
I will accept
even
that.
when I did work for the 1 year and I was supporting the one friend I had at the time,
Hmm.
I know to have the stream up when I can have it up. I like during lunches and break times or on my drive to and from home and work.
Yeah.
And obviously when I'm passed out at sleep at home, but if it's during work, I'm leaving the app and like
Yeah, you should be working, that's definitely more important.
I'm
You need to be
crazy,
take
but
care of
not unreasonable.
exactly. You still need to be able to take care of yourself and your animals first over, watching streams,
Yeah.
which that is something I will never disagree with personally.
Crazy, just not unreasonable.
I'm crazy and unreasonable, which is why I refuse to take care of myself and Jason gets angry at me.
That is fair.
Yeah, I didn't say he was wrong for it and just taking care of myself was never taught to me, so I just don't, you know.
Same.
People are like, "Oh, take care of yourself." How?
How do I do that?
Yeah, they're like, "Well, rest, take it easy." What's that? What's that? You know? You just kind of give them the look of, "You were speaking gibberish to me, woman. Those
Rest,
words are
you
not in my vocabulary."
mean thinking
Rest.
about past experiences and hoping and imagining like different scenarios that could have
Oh
happened.
God, yes.
That's my kind of rest. Does that count?
No. But I do the exact same thing. That's the worst part. That or it's the it's the yes, what work do I have to do? What have I been putting off
Oh yeah, did
egregiously?
I forget anything? What did I do today? What needs to be done tomorrow?
Yeah. Jason's like, "Oh, you haven't been sleeping well. You haven't been sleeping for long enough." And he's like, "Why?" I'm like, "I wake up and my brain just goes, work. You're avoiding work." And he's like, "But you're sleeping. You need sleep." And my response is always, "Yeah, but my brain doesn't care about that. My brain cares about accomplishing goals and getting things done."
My I don't have enough work for my brain to wire that. So instead of it's oh, I'm awake. Let's just stay awake. It's like, but I'm eepy. Nope, we're awake. Let's just stay up
No, I
until
used to
I'm
be that way.
until I'm tired enough to pass out again.
I would say you do it till you pass out from exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
And then your body's extra like, "Why the fuck are you doing this? What did I do to deserve this, woman?"
Only the annoying part is sometimes you wake up sore.
Oh, yes.
It's
You
like,
wake up because you slept in the wrong position, or your body's just still angry for being awake for too long. You
mm-hmm.
just sore. Like, I don't know if most people, I would assume so, but I've been wrong before. I don't know if most people have felt what it's like to wake up in pain from being sleep deprived, you know?
Or that feeling of your nerves shaking,
Oh, yeah.
but you
I don't get
can't
that one
sleep.
too often. Yeah, yeah. Your body is like freaking out and panicking, but you can't sleep at all, you know?
Yeah.
I go through that one a lot, but that's due to pain, obviously.
Whenever I go through it, I was like, oh, I do need to sleep. I need to get this done first. Depending on how much I need to get done.
Yeah, that's definitely something I've experienced. I'm trying to pace myself better with the commission, but like my problem is that I feel like I need to hurry up and get them done, even though one only one of them has like an actual deadline,
Yeah, yeah.
and two, everyone that's commissioned me is like, please take your time. We know you are physically disabled in some capacity. You know? Everyone's like, please don't hurt yourself. And I'm just sitting here going, must get done.
I hear you, but I'm not gonna listen to you.
The good thing is in that scenario is I am trying to rework my brain, so I'm not hurting myself as badly. But like it is hard to do that.
Fun times.
So much, so much. Totally not anxiety inducing at all.
Nope, just a normal day.
Just just a normal day for me in crippling amounts of pain, body refusing to function. Yeah, no, the norm. I
It
told Jason
happens.
there was one time I heard the first time I heard this specific statement I'm gonna say, the first time I ever heard it, it broke me a little because I was like, oh yeah. And the statement is the normal human experience is level zero pain every day.
Oh, that.
Yeah. That
When I first heard of that, I was like, oh well, that's not me then. It's like, and then I just
yeah.
moved on.
The first time I heard it, I had to stop and comprehend it because I was like, "Oh yeah, it's not normal to be in pain every day." And Jason was like, "Tori, Tori, that's you Tori, how did you not realize that sooner?" And I went, "I don't know, 'cause my existence is just a constant state of pain. What
Yeah.
else did you expect from me?"
If it's not apparent yet, this is my normal, not everyone else's normal.
Yeah, exactly. Also, God love Jason. I love him dearly. He's had to readjust like his idea of pain because of me.
Mm,
He's never been with someone or really gotten to experience the ugly side of chronic pain before. And when I started dating, I was like, "Oh, you're going to." I was like, "You're gonna see it." You know? Oh.
fun.
He understood the concept of it, but he's never seen what it's like for someone to go through it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, you'll you'll hate every second of this. You'll hate it more than I do." Because it's that feeling of helplessness when you want to help someone that you can't do anything about. And that is a brutal feeling, you know?
Painstakingly so.
Because all you want to do is help the other person, but you know you can't. There's literally nothing you can do for them, you know?
Even like modern medicine still doesn't really help because it'll just come back.
Yep. It only takes the edge off sometimes. It only makes it temporarily go away. That is one thing that Jason's definitely had to adjust to.
Oh, poor Angie.
Oh, what happened to the baby? What
She tried
happened?
to climb up the pile of fabric that's on the black hamper, and she slowly
Oh,
slid off and fell on
oh,
my bag. And she's like, "What happened?"
mom, mom, I fell. Oh, that poor baby.
Oh, it's gonna be take two. Oh nope, you just go lick your butt. Okay.
Hell yeah. Cat things. Also, because of me, Jason has gotten to see what it looks like when someone has a caffeine addiction.
Oh,
hmm I have not like a super severe caffeine addiction, but it's not great. I'll put it that way. Like I do get withdrawals if I don't have caffeine one day is the best way of putting it. But
I
he was
think I'm
like
like that with chocolate, but that's I don't know.
that I mean it is possible. You might have a slight sugar addiction is what it is.
I blame my mom because she also has a sweet tooth.
That's fair. For me, it's definitely caffeine. And the way I've been curving is that I usually end up having like 2 cups of the gamer subs a day, which you're really not supposed to do, just so everyone understands. You're not supposed to have more than one like caffeinated beverage a day.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I end up having like 2 or 3 just to keep me awake through comms and stuff. It's been brutal on my body. I mean, you're using love. Thank you, Lark. I appreciate it.
That's very nice.
It is indeed. I'm not used to receiving compliments. Please stop complimenting me.
What's a compliment?
You're wonderful, Twee.
Lies and slander.
You wish it was.
How can you
Ha,
say
now
that
what?
to me? How could you?
Uh, shit, fuck. I've been called out. I'm a bad friend.
No, you're not.
Depends on who you ask. I've been called a bad friend before.
Oh, people call me. There's probably like a handful of people that call me bad friend just because I was a little too passionate in my responses, and they didn't like how I reacted to how they do things in their life. But that's neither here nor there, and I don't care that much. Interesting story though, but that's basically it.
Fair enough. I think the closest I have to that is just I made decisions that they didn't agree with. And because of that, I became a bad person to them. Which is fine. I really don't care. They can have whatever opinion they want about me. You know? I am going to continue to live my life and be happy.
Yeah, they can suck
I mean, I
it.
don't generally wish bad things upon people, but there are certain people where I don't mind wishing slightly bad things
Oh,
upon
I
them.
don't either. I just always say it because it's funny.
It is funny. My favorite way of saying it though is I don't remember where it's from, but like the Goseka Chode.
Oh, that sounds familiar. Yeah.
I'll just love the way that sounds, the Goseka Chode. Oh, oh, why am I old? We.
I
I
don't
understand
know.
that you're older than me, but you know what I mean.
When you turn the wrong way and then something happens.
You turn the wrong way, you hear a pop, and you just shrivel. You
Yep.
know. I,
When you pop, it's like, oh, that's a bad pop.
I wish bad things be. Oh my God, Lark, chill. Also, I don't know how to say your name, but welcome to chat. I do not enjoy the brain rot that is Skibbity Toilet, but I understand why people like it. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for the first time chatter. Lark just giggling away to themselves. I love it.
And then there's me trying to find the right hair color. Otherwise, it'll bother me.
Such a mood.
Like, I can just continue and not and worry about it last, but no, I need to get this
No,
done.
I am. It's fun messing with you. Hey, nothing wrong with that. It's not like I'm offended by it, Lark. Oh, my back just
Oh,
popped.
there you go.
Misery. I do explain to someone what swayback was. I hope not, Law. No, you're good, Lark. If you ever say anything that makes me uncomfy, I'll let you know. But I genuinely doubt that will happen.
And with how little Tori's voice changes, you will hear if she is uncomfortable or not. So there's that.
Does my voice change that little?
Yeah, I think you're on the same level as me and Silver when we fluctuate words. Like you can hear different
Yeah.
fluctuations, but unless you start talking
Yeah.
as if someone has pissed you off like this, it's
Well,
not
yeah,
that
obviously.
it yeah.
No, I'm not offended by that or anything. I'm just curious because I don't forever. No one's really described my voice or how I speak to me, so it's very interesting to hear it. You know.
It's all about the
It
context and the tonality.
really is. Yeah.
and how
Again, I'm
much
not
firmer
offended.
you would be, but most of the time you're not, so.
No, I'm generally a pretty gentle being. I don't like being loud. That I think that's something I've said on my stream before. I'm not a huge fan of being loud at all.
Yeah, yeah.
I think because of that people find my streams very comfy though. So I'm okay with that. I enjoy being the stream where people can just come relax, choose to sleep or do whatever they want. They can choose to jokingly flirt with me or etc.
That's how I am too, until people realize I used to be the mom friend. And they're
See, I
like,
am
oh, don't mess with me.
See, I am very actively still the mom friend. I just am better at containing it while streaming, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
'Cause
I don't actively try to be the mom friend anymore.
you shouldn't. It's very stressful and it's not fun.
After being the mom friend for like half of my K to 12 years, yeah, no, thank you.
It's a genuinely like really heart-wrenching experience sometimes too, because people take advantage of it, you know.
I've been in a situation where there's this one friend that always comes to me for advice, but then never does
Oh
said
yeah.
advice. And I'm just
Oh
like, why'd you
yeah.
come to me then? If you're not gonna, do the thing that you came to talk to me about.
No,
Literally
for
asking
real.
me word for word, hey, I need your advice on this situation. And then telling me, like, oh, I know what you mean. Like, oh, I get it. I know. I
Yet
understand.
you don't listen to it.
And then come back and being like, I don't know how this happened. Like,
Oh my God.
you didn't do the thing. And now you're crying to me about it.
I know. Also, Twee, I gotta mute out real quick.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Yeah, sharks did the shark thing.
Yes.
All right, I'm back.
I see all the emote spam as per usual.
Yeah. Yeah, it's shark. If there's not emote spam afterwards, that's how I know I fucked up.
Oof.
I mean, is that generally incorrect though with my chat?
At least three people.
Who are the three?
Well, there's Lark, Shark, and someone else I don't remember.
Tempo is definitely one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. At
Thank you
least
for
three.
at least three, you were right. I go back to the lurkies. Thank you for the lurkey sharks. Enjoy your time. You're very welcome. I
I,
think that was like the best worst decision I made from my chat. Cause like I don't regret making that redeem at all, just so
of
everyone
course. Yeah.
understands. I think it's hilarious, you know. It's fun, it's enjoyable, people, genuinely enjoy it. I have no complaints about it. But like there are some times where it's real because like Jason has a friend, like a IRL friend who will come and lurk in the chat sometimes, and someone has redeemed to degrade him, and I was like, that's real awkward because he has a
Oh,
girlfriend. And sometimes he'll stream like he'll do the Discord share screen with her so they both are watching my streams and it's just really really awkward and funny sometimes.
I would
Ugh.
internally die.
It's definitely like a concept to get used to for me, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not used to like I'm still getting used to the fact that people enjoy watching me, you know.
That's gonna take a while since you are just relatively starting out. So,
Yeah. I am a very like young baby streamer. I haven't even streamed for a year yet,
yeah.
you know. So
Just a
I'm still very
baby.
new. I'm just a baby. That is definitely something I'm still getting used to. Not that I dislike streaming.
Obviously,
It's
it's
just
a
an
very
adjustment.
different culture
Yeah,
dynamic.
it's an adjustment.
Yeah, this is the right height.
I don't dislike it, but it's probably gonna take me some time to get used to.
Yeah, yeah.
And I hope that no one's like too offended by that, but even if you are, I'd hope you'd try to understand my position on it, where it's like this very real thing of this is kind of awkward.
Or if they do have an issue, there's plenty of people who are willing to fight.
Oh no. Don't don't fight people. Don't fight people for me. It's not worth it, I promise.
It's been a while since I fought with somebody, so it might just be fun.
But you shouldn't want to fight with people, Twee.
I mean, if they're children, it's kind of a no-brainer.
Fight the child. No, don't fight the child. Also, everyone gets a little sneaky sneak of the palettes that I use on these pieces. The price was getting too. Well, now that you've gotten to hear both, which one do you like more, Lark?
Dun.
Percent plus. You've already gotten your free one for the night. You're being so greedy tonight.
Probably because it's the weekend.
Allowing my chat to be greedy? Never.
That's why the redeem is there. Just a reminder.
I have 2K, but I want VIP more, so I'm gonna hold it. I'll hold my urges. I have a feeling you won't be able to successfully do that for very long, Lark.
Heck, I'm probably able to do that, but I'm already VIP.
It's a yeah. I think that'd be like, you know what? If you redeem it, I'll just remove yours.
It's just like going back and forth.
Yeah, how cruel would that be? Oh, you redeemed the thing you had to save up for a really long time? Yoink. No, I'm cooked. I'll be waiting a long time. Hey, I have a consistent streaming schedule. If you don't know it, well, now's a good time to learn it, Lark.
I mean, I have close to 79K, and I, what, redeemed Leaf maybe 20 times?
I'm so happy that you enjoy your leaf, by the way.
Sparkle.
Sporkle.
I should do that.
I thought you would like it, the fact that I make it rain down on my head.
Sparkle.
Sporkle. Thank you for the leaves.
Yeah.
I will say that that was like the best investment I have made into my Twitch thus far. You know, no game has compared to the interaction I get from chat compared to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very, very much a worth it investment. Okay, I'm
Welcome
gonna
to the
take like a five
bus.
minute break. Let my
Yeah.
hand rest for a bit.
No worries.
You should take break too.
I should probably get my glasses, but it's so far away.
But glasses, no, hurry your eyes. Don't be like me, Twee.
Oh, I'm not
Also, I should probably
squinting,
stop
so it's fine.
scrimping. Oh, my back. Oh, I'm an old lady. Hey, yo, Grimbo.
Relatable.
Hey, yo, Grimbo. Grim has come to say hi.
I just heard a Zumi's chirp, and I think it was Addie, because she's known for chirping.
Oh, I love cat chirps so much. I think they're so cute. The trills and the chirps make me so happy. Hello, Grimbo.
So my cats do more of the kind of thing, but
Yeah.
only Lily on occasion because I've only seen it twice. Made the sound at birds.
Oh, yes. I love Grim used to make that the cackle, as I
Yeah.
endearingly call it, but he stopped because there's not enough birds around for him to cackle at.
Yeah.
Grim is right in front of my iPad, by the way, so he is literally forcing me to take a break.
It's like, oh, break time? No more iPad.
Mhm. Yeah, pretty much. Hello, Grimble.
Another thing, tangent, cat tangent, is that if I were successful enough to be a full time streamer and move out, it'll be so much better for my cats because for some reason, whatever higher deity bless my mom, whatever, because religion and ugh talk.
Yeah, I'm non-religious personally, so I understand.
I grew up religious, but now I'm not so much because I'm just like, just be nice to people. I don't need a book or a god
Yeah,
that hasn't been
to
proven
tell
to be
me to not be a
real.
dick.
Yeah.
Like, if you need a religion to tell you to not be a dick, I don't think religion is your problem.
hmm
You
Especially
know?
coming from parents that were highly religious but are still physically abusive and emotionally abusive. Yeah, that does not add up.
Yeah. There's something missing there. Also, Twee, you would love the way Grim is laying right now.
As a
He's like curled
loaf,
up against me.
oh,
Yeah. Hello, Grimbo. He's not gonna let me be productive until he's done with cuddle time.
fair.
This is why I put myself in just chatting and not art.
I put myself in art now just in case if Brainless ever comes in being like, why aren't you in art?
He can come and yell at me, but it makes more sense for me because I do sometimes take longer breaks.
Yeah. Because with art, it could be anything. It could be art, where you just stay in art, or you could be just chatting, or the co-working category now
Yeah.
too. There's so
Yeah,
many
I
options.
I just leave myself in just chatting because I don't want anyone to get like I don't want anyone to do the, "Oh, why aren't you drawing?" because I'm taking a break.
Yeah, just enjoy the art.
Pretty much enjoy the art when I do decide to draw and enjoy chatting with me otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
But yeah, back to before the whole religious talk.
Oh yeah.
Lily tends to run out because she grew up all the way till like her teenage years or adulthood, whatever. I don't know. Because she's a full size
Mm.
kitty, right? So she
Yeah.
always runs out, and I always try to capture her back in. And whenever I grab Lily and come back inside, my mom hits her on the forehead so hard. And I'm just like, even
Aw,
I don't hit her that hard. I do the pep, pep, pep,
poor
pep.
thing. Yeah, like that makes sense because animals don't respond to pain like humans do.
Yeah, they're like, why the heck did you hit me for?
Yeah, it doesn't register in their brain that they're being punished for something. You punish an animal by making the noise like a predator or something would make, or the noise that the animal would naturally make if another animal was bothering them. You know, that's
And
how
then,
you get them to learn.
yeah, and like pushing them out of the way or like, slightly pressing them down so they end up
Mm-hmm.
like laying down, even if it's on
Yep.
their stomach or on their side.
Yep. You don't punish animals by hitting them. You punish them by making the noises that you know they dislike.
Mm-hmm. And obviously, word and sound association. So, like, no and stop.
Yep. But the thing is with those, you have to say them the same, like with the same inflections, otherwise they won't realize.
Yeah.
Which is very funny to me because Grim has learned the like no or get down.
Yeah.
So, because I'll tell him to get off my desk sometimes.
I mean, I've
But
taught Bob how to sit, and every time I snap, Bob and Addie kind of freezes a little bit. Like, what happened?
what? Did we mess up? Mom angry? But
Like,
yeah,
Bob would stop and then flop on her stomach. It's like, what I do?
I'm sorry. But yeah, Jason was wondering how I trained Grim, and I was like, I trained Grim the same way you train a dog.
Hmm.
You know, it's really not, if you know how to train a dog, you 100% know how to train a cat, you know?
It's just slightly
Uh,
harder because they're more prone to be like more free spirited, quote unquote.
mhm.
And obviously,
But
without a
even,
clicker, it's a little hard.
yeah, but my rule, like my, it's so bad of me, but if you can treat train a dog, you can treat train a cat, you know, because cats
Yeah,
respond to reward like dogs do. So what's stopping you? You know? Right, Grimby? You were treat trained.
that just reminds me how all my cats just love treats so much, but I have to like make them wait until like even if it's just for like 1 second. It's like, oh, you gave me a response. I give them a treat.
I love I love that with animals though. It's the please give.
I want. And then like whenever I'm starting to give them the treat and they get closer because they want it faster, and I take the treat back, it's like, no, that's not what
Yeah.
I wanted.
You be a patient little thing or else. Go on, Grimbo. Grimby go. Grimby go. Grimby go. There you go. Cuddle time is done. Back to work.
Oh,
Ugh. I was about to say something very dumb, and then I stopped myself.
oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm getting very tired for some unknown reason.
No worries. I say that
I
because a bit ago I was getting sleepy. He's like, no, but I should stay up late.
I just feel so frustrated. I'm really tired of my body just being like angry at me, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so it I guess the best way of putting it is like I'm trying to find workarounds and it's just not working.
Yeah, the workarounds are not working.
The workarounds are not working. But I was telling Jason, I was like, oh, with this kind of thing, you know, because my sleep schedule's all sorts of jank, and I was like, it usually gets worse before it gets better, and right now we're in the stage of it's getting worse.
Hmm.
And he's like, oh, that's fair. I just hope it gets better eventually. Because
If only.
if only, it would be a nice thing, but I'm a little tired of being tired, you
Well,
know.
isn't that a mood?
That's something I've had to explain to Jason before. I'm like, do you ever just get tired of being tired? And his response was no. And I did the, okay, you know.
I
'Cause,
see.
yeah, it's such a hard thing to explain to someone too when they don't experience it, you know.
I guess a good analogy is like having to do the same chore over and over again. And
That's
you're
fair.
tired of doing said chore, but you know you have to do it.
Yeah. You have
You
to
know
do it
you,
otherwise something will go wrong.
yeah.
Yeah. That is definitely something I've had to deal with. I've had to do, oh God, how many times have I had explained the spoon analogy to Jason?
Oh.
Yeah, for reference, Jason is very like non-chronic at all. He's very, very normal. Like he gets frustrated when he experiences a headache.
Oh.
I it's so endearing to me as someone with chronic pain. I'm like, yeah, I understand it sucks and I'm sorry, but like that's adorable.
Oh,
You know?
he would probably cry finding out that I get headaches for like 3 days in a row,
Yeah.
at least once a month.
Jason, I I love Jason dearly, but he definitely does not experience pain like me and you.
Yeah.
You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't mean to put him down or be like, oh, he's ableist. No, nothing like that. I find it very endearing because for me, it's like his cluelessness when it comes to my pain is very cute to me. Because he has to literally pull the, well, what did that mean? How do you deal with that?
Yeah.
You know? And sometimes the real response really frustrates him, and I can't blame him for it, but it's the truth. Sometimes the answer is just nothing. There's nothing I can do about it, you know?
Other
I
than
think,
dealing with it or taking a bunch of meds and hopefully it doesn't mess with your liver.
yeah, that is something I've had to explain to Jason a lot. I'm like, there's just sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it. You have to just exist like that.
And then like there's
Which,
some days where the pain is manageable enough with like maybe one or two over the counter pills.
mm-hmm.
And then the moment you reach the max amount a normal person should take, the pain still does not go away.
That's not I have a really weird body where pain meds only really work when I'm in like when I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
For some I don't know why my body is like that. I'll try to take like pain meds during the day to help with the pain and it just doesn't stop. I have a feeling it has to do with something with my brain considering me still active, you know? And because of that, I really only get pain relief right before I go to bed. And then I usually what ends up happening, because I think you'll understand this tweet, as soon as the meds kick in, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've scared Jason with it before, where I'll just be talking, having a full conversation, and then I'm gone. Light off. No one's in the home, you know?
Yeah, that's me with silvers and sleepy streams. Like, oh, I could be chatting for like hours, and suddenly I'm not chatting anymore. And then
Yep,
I come
lights
back
off.
and like, oh, I passed out.
Yeah. No, but that's like that's a real thing that Jason has had to like I've had to explain it to him like sometimes I don't sleep. He's like, "But you're asleep." I went, "That's not sleep. That's me passed out from pain." And passing out and getting sleep are two very different things.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you experience the same thing, but like when I pass out from pain, it doesn't feel like I sleep at all. You know?
With passing out, for the most part, it feels like a blink of an eye. It's like, oh, time passed.
Yeah, yeah, and for me, because I don't know how long you tend to pass out for, but I'll pass out for like 10 hours. And
Mine
Jason's
usually
like, but
aren't
you were
that
asleep.
long,
I
weirdly
thank you
enough.
for calling me out. But no.
But I do
Ja-
sleep for that long. When like I wake, I sleep for a bit, wake up, and then I'm too tired to stay up, so I go back to sleep again.
Yep.
And all those hours add up to that or even more. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I used to like just recently I slept for 18 hours straight.
Mm-hmm.
And Jason was like, "Holy crap." And I was like, "That's what happened." That was the day I pulled my hip out of place.
Oh.
Yeah, that day I slept for 18 hours pretty much straight.
All right, you
My
said that
body
in
wanted
Gray
to recoup.
Stream.
Yeah, my body wanted to recoup so badly that it just forced me to sleep. I didn't have a choice,
Yeah.
which is crazy for some people to think about, and I don't blame them.
I
Yeah, how do you
would
explain to someone that you just slept for 18 hours straight due to pain?
That was literally me when I used to work my retail job because I would be so tired. But then I have to get up for the work the next day if they put me like on two different days in a row.
Yep.
Because I usually try to go for night shifts because it's easier on me being a night owl. But
Yep.
then the manager at the time being like, oh, I'm going to put you on one of the day shifts so that you have like a break. But I was like,
That's not a
sh-
break, you're making it worse.
and it's always the day after the night shift because I do 3 days in a row for part time at the time.
hmm
And I'm just like, I sure I'll take it.
I mean, yeah, the extra hours are great, but like I'm going to be in ruins.
Yeah, because they're like,
Y-
oh, one of the days you have to be free for like, the whole day, and they always choose the morning for me. Which, granted, the shift starts at 10
Yeah.
or like 8 or whatever, but then that's very early when you're off by 11 and you get home by like midnight.
Yep. I think a lot of like workplaces don't realize how rough the work schedule can be on their workers,
Mm-hmm.
you know? But hey, what do we know? We're just the corporate slaves who are forced to work for them. Hee hee. Hee hee XD, you know?
Again, it would be great if the workplace had like a napping area or something. But it's a mall. There's every
I
bit of
know,
space is
I
either
know.
for walking or the stores themselves.
Yup.
Because the quote unquote
I-
workroom is like a closet.
No, actually though, they're like, "Oh, go in the workroom." That's a fucking closet, mate. That's not a room,
There's only like
you
what
know.
2 or 3 seats for people to sit in, and then everyone else that happens to have a break at the same time either has to sit on the floor or go to the mall cafeteria.
So you want to know how small our, workroom was when I worked at the mall?
Sure.
It couldn't even hold a table and a chair.
Oh,
It was tiny. And that was the backstock room too.
goodness gracious.
It was bad. But yeah.
Because the workroom
Oh.
that I had, there were like 2 restrooms, and the table was part of the wall. So it kind of reminded me of the laundromat bit. And the other side of the room were the lockers, so that already took up half the space.
Yeah, no. My store could never, you know.
And then the workroom was maybe like 5% of the whole entire store.
Yeah, if that. I think for me it was like 1% of the store.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's fine and all, don't get me wrong, but like, damn. But
And then
also, like,
the store I was in was also one of the bigger stores too, so imagine how much smaller the other
oh
stores
God.
were.
Yeah. No, I was in one of the smaller stores for reference. I worked at a GameStop, Twee.
I worked at Zara.
Oh no. You
Ah.
see, I would say you had a much worse experience than me, then I'm gonna shut my mouth and go, I worked at GameStop as a female.
No, either one is pretty bad.
They're both really bad. Like, I can't imagine like the stuck-up tweens you had to deal with.
No, my store were mostly adults. And I
Really?
had a person get pissed off at me because I didn't have a radio, and I was told by my
Hmm.
manager to like, not leave the front because that's where the door is and people steal, obviously. So
Yeah.
I took that literally, and I'm just like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't leave this area, but I'm willing to look for someone nearby since I don't have a
Yeah,
radio."
like I'm
And they
willing
got
to help.
they get pissed at me for not quote unquote helping them, and they brought the manager, and it's like,
That's so dumb. That's so dumb.
and
That
obviously the
pisses me off
manager had
so
to take
much.
their side. It's like I was doing what I
Yeah.
was told, so like I would want to help, but I can't.
No, actually, that is, oh God, that's so dumb. Dumb.
Oh, it's Sumi's time.
It's okay. My brain doesn't want to work anymore. I'm just existing. Ugh. I'm gonna just relax for a bit and see if I can wake the hell up because body not focus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which sucks. Because I need to, I air quote, need to focus.
Huge air quotes.
I mean, yeah, I can pretty much take as long as I need to on these drawings. I'm just, you know, pulling a dumb brain. Um,
Well, I've been on the same highlight for this whole time, so it's all good. It's fine.
that's such a mood though, honestly, Twee. That's a hell of a mood. Like, as an artist, I understand and I'm sorry for your pain.
It's it's even more painful because I'm doing this of my own volition. Like I'm doing this because I want to. And it's like, oh, I don't have to be perfect with it because I'm just doing this for fun. But like, I want to though because it would be so cool if it looks similar to my friend's model. And I'm just like, I don't have to though. but I want to.
Yeah, it's literally just the I know I don't have to do this, but how cool would it be?
Hmm.
Me learning a new skill as an artist.
Especially when I'm usually not. Granted, I do make great emails for my friends and myself, but I don't feel like I put that much effort into them, even though it looks okay.
I
And then
they
this is a bigger project, so I was like, I need to put more effort into it.
My thing is like I would never go out of way to ask my friends to make emotes, but like the day where someone comes to me going, "I've made you an emote for shits and giggles," I think I will just cry. You know, I'm
Yeah,
like, you thought about me? Uh, which that reminds me, I need to redo my emotes so badly. Trying to find time for all of it is such a pain in the ass, you know?
that's me with my older emotes, because with mine, the skin tone is very much different.
Yeah.
But then a part of me is like, what if you just keep it? Because it's a fun reminder of where you started. It's like, but it
But
doesn't match.
you,
But it doesn't match anything else.
you're like the I'd love to change this when I have
Yes.
time. When do I ever have time for the things I want to do?
Yeah.
As much as I love commission work, it completely takes away from like the time Tori has to do things.
And it's always, of course, I have time for other people, but never for myself.
Oh yeah, never. Absolutely never. Someone's like, "Hey, can you do some emotes for me? I'll pay you." Yeah, sure. You know.
Yeah. For myself, nah.
Nah, those are on the back burner. Those will only get done when I truly have nothing else to do and I'm not putting anything off.
Or that you're not trying to distract yourself with anything else, so you have to start working on it.
Oh God. But that's like just a real thing.
Because I don't know if
Like,
you've ever reached that boredom of like, oh, I don't want to do anything. That means I need to do something productive now because I'm that bored.
sounds like we need to commission you to do your own stuff. Who is going to pay me to make my own emotes, Tempo?
I don't
Huh?
I don't think that'll be enough motivation for me.
See, it would be enough motivation for me because I hate wasting people's money, if that makes sense. But like
Yeah.
I can't imagine someone giving me money and being like, work on your own shit, you know? Like I feel like it would be kind of an insult, but in the funniest way possible. Like I think I your shit needs to be updated so bad I'm paying you to take time to do it.
Imagine making
You
meme
know.
emotes for funsies.
Hee Also, hi Tempo, how are you doing? How's Sky Puppy today?
I like how we're just both waiting for a response.
Yeah, it's pretty normal around here. Brain hen.
Yes.
Yeah, head empty.
Meh.
Oh, that reminds me of I had to explain to Jason what brain fog is.
Oh.
Yeah, he was like that doesn't he's like it's very self-explanatory, but at the same time you don't really understand it unless you've experienced it, you know? Brain
I
fog is so frustrating to me.
I love knowing what I'm talking about, but not remember what I'm supposed to say.
Yeah, I'm like I'll have full thought processes and then I'll try to say them and my brain will just go, "No." And I'll just forget everything all at once.
Mm-hmm.
I'll forget the conversation, who I'm talking to sometimes, etc. And Jason will just look at me and go, "You okay?" And I'll just, mm-hmm, you know,
Yeah.
having a little MTB for the last few days, getting through it. Well, I hope you feel better soon, Tempo. I hope you feel better soon.
Tempo, have good
My,
rest too.
yes, get rest. My DMs are open if you need someone or want someone to talk to. I do not mind at all. You're not a bother.
I'll send cat pictures if that helps.
We love kitty pics. Oh. I feel extra bad for Jason because Jason's gone to the point where he encourages me to sleep after stream. Because like for reference, I think I only slept for like 5 hours last night, and if you know chronic pain, you know that's really not enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can join the VC anyways, Tempo. I don't care. I don't mind at all. You can yap. I do not mind.
I'm okay
I don't
with
think.
dish sounds. It's all
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, you're free to join Tempo. You're getting your work done. I'm proud of you.
Speaking of
Ah,
dishes, and I'm gonna
say
have like ad break in like 20 seconds,
yeah.
so heck my go to Tori stream. She might not
Wait,
have
what?
an ad.
I don't run ads at all. Hello,
Yeah.
Jenna. How are you doing? Also, Tempo, if you want to join, just join any room and I'll move you in here.
But yeah, if there's ads, go to Tori.
No. Give give Twee her ad time, please.
Nah, just put me at 1% and go to Tori
No.
stream.
Oh my god, fine. As long as you're still running Twee's ads in the background, I will accept that.
Yeah.
I want you to get your ad time, woman. I swear to God,
It's okay.
you deserve
I have a redeem for ads. It's all good. And
you deserve your ad.
I finally changed it so it's text based so people can type in how long they want my ads to be. So if
That's good.
anyone ever comes in like silver or gray, they can type in
As
3 minutes if they want.
I would say, doesn't Silver just like automatically redeem the 3 minutes on your stream?
Mm-hmm.
Not doing too bad, too hot. What's wrong? Are you okay, Jenna? You want to talk about it
Jenna's still
again?
not okay.
No, Jenna, not doing one. I'm, I'm, I'm a Tory and I'm here for you, but yeah, yeah. I,
Toei also very tired.
Tori is doing her best. I am a small bean.
Yes.
I am a sleep deprived small bean, just trying to exist. I haven't moved my art in like a solid 20 minutes because I can't focus.
The amount of spoons are the same, it's just the spoons are smaller.
Yes, actually. To be honest, I'm throwing up again. Oh, I'm sorry,
Oh,
Jen. I really hope they figure out what's going on with you soon because I can only imagine how miserable you are. That kind of stuff is never fun. I'm so sorry.
everyone's getting sick. I swear.
Yeah, and it seems like everyone's just having a really rough time. I blame it on like the seasons changing and the holidays coming up. Or maybe that's just my seasonal depression talking. Don't listen to me.
And then also being a uterus owner and like hormone changes.
Mm.
And the
Can I
random
return mine
chance
yet?
and the random chance of a mutation.
Yeah, I know. Can I yeet mine yet? I don't want it, nor do I need it.
The older I get, the more I think about a hysterectomy. I was like, it's so wild. When I was younger, it's like, oh, if I happen to have a kid, that's fine. I'll try to raise it. Now I'm just like, no,
Nope.
the
Nope.
risks
Nope.
are
Uh,
bad. No.
I've known for, oh God, Twee, I can't even remember how old I was when I figured out that I never want a child, but I will tell you it was young. It was
Yeah.
very, very young. I was just like, no, never, ever. And I've never changed my mind about it. I do not want a child. I could not raise a child. I don't have the patience for it. I do not have the tolerance for it because of my pain, etc. I refuse to torture a child by being raised by me. You know?
Yeah,
Like
for me, it was
if I
like
could have had my tubes tied by now, ooh, they would have been long fucking gone. You know?
tired too. Just got the whole thing. Just don't have periods ever again.
The problem is they won't do that for me because I don't have a medical reason to. Also, high tempo.
Not even
Hello.
cis high tempo.
I I've only just sort of been vaguely listening because I vaguely listening, but do you maybe it's bullshit that you need like a medical reason, and
Hmm.
also isn't just like your mental health part of like your overall health like that
Nope,
counts as a
not here in
as a
America.
as a medical reason.
Yeah, the mental health
Oh no,
doesn't
not
count towards that.
not yeah, no, not um like legally or whatever. It's
Yeah.
just more like
I would love
I'm,
the
I'm
sound of
I'm saying
mind of
how it
never
should
having
be.
to deal with it, you know. But alas, America hates me.
America blaming women for every single feeling she has, but not get rid of the thing that fluctuates our hormones and
I was
whatnot.
My favorite thing to ask like any of my significant others because before I even date any of my significant others, I give them the very fair warning. I'm like, if you want to have a kid in the future, just leave now. I was like, you're never going to change my mind on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never having children. If you want kids in the future, just walk, just leave, you know? And then
Yeah,
I there's a secondary question that will sometimes come with it because I'm permanently on birth control, and I've asked it to Jason. I was like, if for any medical reason I have to come off birth control and I can never be on it again, would you get a vasectomy?
Yeah.
His
I
response is
mean,
yes, without a doubt, because he respects my
yeah,
my want to not have kids, and he understands that sometimes medically I don't have a choice, and he still wants me to have sound mind.
yeah. Like honestly, even if because that's been something that like I've been been like meaning to do for a while. Um, is because like even if uh, brain where'd
It's
brain go?
okay. You're okay.
It's just
We
like
talked about
yeah,
brain fog earlier. It's fine.
like even yeah, even if it's not necessary, like it's still like an added layer.
Yeah.
It's like another, and it creates options.
Yep. I
Mm-hmm.
I was Jason has the same mindset as you, Tempo, where it's like even if even if you didn't have medical issues, if you asked me to go and get it done, I'd probably still go get it done. You know?
Yeah, but like even what I mean is like even like without any sort of like asking like or
Oh
prompting
yeah.
unless that's something
Well,
like
my thing is I generally leave Jason's body's concerns up to himself, if that makes sense, because it's just like a respect thing. But
what's that?
I
What's
oh my
that?
Not in
God, imagine
America.
having respect for other people and their body choices, you know? Couldn't be America anyways. But
Oh,
yeah.
I need to take a picture of this or video. Hold on. I love my
Um
kids.
BBs. But yeah, there was something I was gonna say and I can't remember. Oh yeah, how I knew my ex was a red flag. He would not get a vasectomy for me.
Yeah,
Even though he knew I didn't want kids.
The funny
like
thing is, it's
He
only a topic too. Like, you're not getting off birth control anytime soon unless it is at risk of whatever else
Yep.
besides infertility.
I mean, I'll
Because you
stay on
don't
birth
care.
control even if it causes me
Yeah,
infertility. I don't
because you don't
care.
care. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Like, he didn't have to have the surgery. It's just yes or no to the question. So.
Yeah, pretty much. But my ex was so very against it because like I should have known, but I'm also a dumbass. So,
Oh, I feel
be
that.
yeah,
judge me.
Retrospect is 2020,
Yeah.
my friend.
Yeah. Yeah, hindsight's
yeah.
2020 and it hurts.
Like, and did he like provide any other like ideas or suggestions or to try and work with like what you were talking about, or was it just straight up no?
Just straight up no.
And yeah, yeah, because like there are other options,
If
but
anyone's a dumbass, it's me. Yeah, but you're a lovable dumbass. That's the difference, Lark. My ex is just a dumbass to be a dumbass,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah.
But
Well, I've I've learned a little secret
mhm.
in my many years of life, which is I am a dumbass, but I also have the audacity. So
Again, you
um,
are a lovable dumbass. That's the difference. Gonna go back to sleep. Try to get some sleep, Jenna. Good night.
Good luck,
Get some
Jenna.
rest.
rest up,
Mwah.
Jenna.
Oh. Yeah, like anyone who calls themselves a dumbass kind of understands that brain no function fully. Like I'm aware that I'm a dumbass, but we're all lovable dumbasses because we sometimes
Yeah.
do it on accident, you know? And
Yeah.
that the difference is we are not doing it on purpose always.
Sometimes we get to be a little stupid on purpose.
It's a little treat.
Sometimes the whole meal, but who
Sometimes,
knows?
you know what? I'm not thinking about that. I'm just gonna grab this thing straight out of the oven.
It's optional, right? I don't need my skin. Sorry.
What's an oven mitt anyway?
I don't know. Oh
I don't
God.
need to
Uh,
grab a towel. No, it's fine.
I don't want my skin. I
yeah,
don't need it. Skin's overrated.
yeah. Some real skeleton pill talk there.
I
Skin's
am dead
overrated.
Tory. uh, I love that. I love that. My chat is always like chaos, like haha funnies, but also we are talking about some very heavy subjects and just being like hee hee hee.
Yeah.
Well, are we? I mean, I think it's fun.
I think it's fun. But my thing is also I generally don't take myself too seriously, you know? And I hope you guys realize
Yeah,
that too. Like I don't generally take myself super seriously because there's no point. I'm just here
Yeah.
to have fun and do stupid shit.
yeah, and here's my theory that like a lot of these like sort of like I suppose like more to taboo topics like
Hmm.
in sort of like a wider society sense like obviously there's like the reasons like oh we joke about stuff and to cope but also because like we've thought about these topics a lot more
Yeah.
um we actually know we understand more like what our fears and own sort of like barriers or like boundaries are to like what like how
Uh,
we're going to engage with them so that and once we understand and like get over like any sort of just like oh this is bad and more like hey this is like why something might be bad and how the different parts that you might be okay or not okay with you can actually talk about it in like a
mhm.
way that doesn't mean that like
Oh, out of stock.
Thank you. Thank you for yeah, he'll just redeem them all. Do
Jason
I need to
Bev
take them off
please.
of cooldown again?
Sparkle.
Do I need to take them? The problem is, so I can't find a happy medium where like they don't get redeemed to hell and back.
Yeah.
I think like if I could set it so it could only be redeemed like five at a time, I would do that, but I can't do that. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Ah,
you know you know what I think would be fun.
hmm.
I don't know if it's possible to set up but you have like you have your set of redeems which is like bear leaf red Jason, but instead of immediately throwing them at you,
Yeah.
it's like added to like a pile or queue. And there's a second redeem, which is um, release the throwables, and it just sends all of the ones that are queued up at you like at once in like a stream.
I I I should look into that. I don't think it's possible with what I use, but I can absolutely look that. Also, thank you for the lurkies, Kill. I appreciate it. Also, thank you for the compliments. Like, I don't agree with you, but thank you. I suck at accepting compliments. Say the like few people who actually know what I look like and can compliment me are in call with me, so I'm gonna shut my mouth before I say anything more.
Hey Tori,
No,
you're fine.
thanks.
Tori,
I'm
did
okay.
I'm gonna do this to my friend. I think just yesterday. Hey Tori,
Well, yes.
Tori,
Yes.
Tori.
Yes.
Did you know you're pretty?
No.
Well, you're pretty.
Thanks. I'm assuming Jason has shown you a picture of me, Kill, which I'm fine with, by the way. Also, thank you for the compliments, Kill. I would say,
No.
I know you two know what I look like. I know Silver does. I, there's a couple people who know what I look like. I still have yet to send Gray like a proper picture of myself. So Gray is still like in shitty Polaroid quality, Tori, only with your face on this. Yeah,
That's
I know that I'm his home screen and stuff. Kill. Jason is that boyfriend, by the way. Jason is that boyfriend. He has pictures of me as his backgrounds.
That was my ex too, but we all know why, sort of why he's my ex. There were so many issues.
Yeah, that's the truth. He needs to stay gone. Any Tori is best Tori, so go find a different Tori. And by the way, Lark, with that being said, Tori means bird in Japanese. Go find a different bird.
go find a dead bird.
Go find a
Oh,
different
Go
dead bird.
outside, touch grass, find an animal corpse.
go bird watching, just not this kind of bird watching.
Exactly. Any Tori of you is best Tori? Nah. If if me and Burb ever are on call together, it'll just be bird watching.
Whenever the cam's on, we're all bird
Just
watching.
hack.
It's just bird watching. It's just me and Burb on stream together. Oh, I'm amusing myself again.
The pun is right there.
It
Just look
is.
at me. I mean, that's content. It's
My
content, baby.
entire existence is content, but it depends on what kind of content you're into if you're gonna enjoy it or not.
I
Uh,
really, I,
hmm.
uh,
Tory only, Tory OF win.
It's
yeah.
so. I'm both
When?
happy and amused that no one ever asked me about that. And it's
What is
great.
your OF?
No.
Give me the OF. Because I know of at least like two people who were interested in the OF. What do you mean, you kill? What do you mean?
I've,
I
I
don't
I've, I've,
have an
I've,
OnlyFans. I'm debating a kill.
I always like
you
saying
have
that I
super
technically
soft
have one.
Tory.
What do you mean, chill? It's not anything bad if Jason consents to it. I mean, money is money, exactly.
$20 is $20. Well, hopefully it's more than $20.
A dollar is a
I,
dollar.
a dollar's a dollar.
It's like what's the thing is like it's like it's like, oh yeah, I'll suck your dick for $20. Man, it's $20. I've been doing it for free like an idiot.
You guys
That
are getting
sounds
paid?
like something you would say. You've been paid for it? Buy him a car with OF money. That's the end goal, kill, but the problem is Jason will be putting in work towards it too.
It do be like that.
Oh, Jason will be having one as well.
No, he's not allowed to. I drew a hard line on
Like,
that. If Jason's not allowed to flirt with my chat, he's not allowed to flirt with other people, and he's sure as hell not allowed to have an OnlyFans. I'm a greedy bitch. I do not share. I can say that with confidence.
That's how I had like one of the red flags for my ex, because he did not want me to do any of those things either, but then he always had his bromances. I was like, I'm right here, dude. Like, you're not gonna consult me on
Yeah.
this?
Like, I don't care if Jason flirts with his boys. I get uncomfortable when the women start flirting with him.
Yeah.
You know, that's where I draw like the hard line. I'm like, no, we're not doing that because I know one, too many guys, and two, my ex who just completely gave into it. You know, and I'm not having that. I'm not dealing with that bullshit because I don't want to have to fist fight another chick. I bet I got the green light. You have a very hard red light, Lark. Not the only thing that's hard.
Damn.
The literal definition of mixed signals.
Hey, I never specified about the homie thing. It's homies that Jason already has. No new
Yeah.
bromances allowed. Poor Jason does have to deal with the consequence that I've made a promise to two people before we started dating that they could squish my boobs.
Yeah.
Jason said I better not make that promise to anyone else since we started dating. I said, well, yeah.
That's fair. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Jason was like, I'll let them do it, but I won't be happy about it.
Which is
I went, well,
also
yeah.
fair.
Well, yeah, because it's a long-term promise that I've had with like two of my closest friends forever, one of
Hi,
them being
baby.
Sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that,
You gonna eat?
like it's not something I can take away from them now, you know?
There are ways. There are ways you can get through that. Well, if you really didn't, but wanted to still keep a sense of, like, I
No,
suppose,
cause
fairness.
no, the thing with Sleepy is I already know what's gonna happen, and Jason's gonna have to tear her arms off of me.
You okay, Lily?
Schleppy like Big Booba.
Yeah.
She's also never gotten to squish Big Booba.
Damn.
I mean,
So,
not many Asian women have big boobas, so it
yeah,
makes sense.
exactly. So she was like, when we meet, you're Booba. Okay, I coached him to have fun. Sleepy was like, when Sleepy's not flat, but she's definitely not as big as me.
There's a
Um,
difference between squishing a boob that can fit in your hand and squishing a boob that can fit on two of your hands.
yeah,
Squishing with
it takes like
larger than your goddamn head.
three. I, speaking of boobs as large as your head, one cup of my bra covers my entire face and then some. So you know, what does that tell you?
Sure, and sure you
Um,
have your chance.
and 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 it gets it.
Well, I have huge hands too. Yes, my ex had huge hands. Pretty sure Jason has huge hands. It's still not big enough, I promise.
And what? They're big
It's
compared to
overflowing.
other hands? That's it.
That's wild. What do you mean that's wild, Lark? No, it's the truth. I have a very large booba. The only good thing about my genetics. I'm sure there's a lot of good things about your genetics, Anda. Unlike mine. Anyways. Casually insulting myself as per usual.
I don't say anything because I was like, I feel that.
I think you're attractive, Twee, but what do I know? I'm just a Tory doing Tory
But I've
things.
also looked the same since I've hit puberty, so I've been looking relatively the same for the past 14 years.
Me too, Twee. Actually, you want to hear something funny about that? Oh, poor Jason. Oh, everyone still thinks I'm in high school. Everyone still thinks I'm in high school. And I looked at Jason and I went, you're gonna have to deal with the fact that people are gonna think you're dating a minor.
Like, that is fine as an adult because it's not that bad. It's weird that it happens, but
Yeah.
when you were actually in high school and then random people start hitting on you,
That also happened to me too, Twee. I would like for
yeah,
them to cease. That is so uncomfortable, you know? Especially when you do that I'm in high school and they go, so?
yeah.
That no. you know?
Yeah, I mean, bra- brain not done cooking.
My brain will never be done
Literally,
cooking.
I'm already cooked.
No, actually, it's probably overcooked at this point, boiled over in my own head. Like, half second. I am older than Jason and I look significantly younger than him. Poor boy. Poor boy.
I mean, Anda has
Yeah,
seen how I
I
looked, and I do not look that old.
I don't know how old I look. Everyone just assumes I'm in high school still.
it's very fun when you're like with someone just due to a combination of various factors. It's like you two are like the two people are like they're relatively like the same age, but one looks like their parent.
That's Jason in the relationship. He looks like the parent and I look like the child. Poor thing. She was 6'3". Damn, imagine being taller than 5'2". Please put me out of my misery. I'm a short
Ooh,
motherfucker. I almost
well,
said
yeah,
something
more down
inappropriate.
to earth. Do it.
Ah, mm,
I have a
I don't know if that's the
feeling,
best idea.
for some reason, I have a feeling I might know what you might mention.
I don't have to lean down as far,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah. Because I'm like, we're the same
Uh,
height. I know we're
oh.
I don't know. Like at some point though, like it's like it's almost as like there's like a spot where like yes it's the funny but like if there is like a specific like height ratio that is it would like act like different like problems occur like it like oh like technically it would be easier actually if you were taller then because then like being on your knees would be like a more appropriate height but like being in the height range where it's like if you it's like leaning over it's like you have to lean over too much but if you're on your knees it's like not the right one. I don't know, this is why beds are helpful.
It's the ratios. The ratios are off. One too big, one too small.
Struggling to like find a good position get ratio.
Your ratio.
uh, I know that's not what that means but
Oh God. Tummy acting up tonight. Tummy rubs.
uh, tummy hurt can be rough.
Tummy ache survivor.
I blame the weather.
Me too, Twee. Me too. I'm a tummy ache survivor. Oh my God. But
My tummy hurts and I'm mad at the government.
my existence. Also, and to just stop having a nat 20 on Constitution. Go fuck yourself. Me and my
It,
nat 1 ass.
it must be nice not having to have any issues for the most of the year.
Imagine just not having health issues. Couldn't be me.
Yeah, it is wild that some people just are like go around and not experiencing like the same levels of like health issues. It's like they're not thinking about all like these different things and like managing to like multiple like different conditions and like specific energy levels and like doing a bunch of research on yourself. Um,
yeah.
and other people just like, Love Island, go to gym,
Yep.
time to time to work my job as a real estate agent. No thoughts.
No thoughts, head empty, never experienced anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
I wish. Also, and to stop eating weird things then.
And get what's in your mouth?
Spit it out. And to spit it out.
Get get
And his doggo now.
I was gonna say we would treat Anna like a dog and start like
Yeah.
opening his jaw open and see what's inside.
Okay, drop it and drop it. You know, some people would be
Okay.
some people would pay to be treated like that. So, Anda, this is a privilege.
Yeah.
And are getting spoiled today. So what, Carilla, what do you say, like what do you guys say when you want to get like a dog's attention? Or like when
You just
And
baby the heck out of them.
yeah, you literally just drop it, drop the thing. Get it? What's in your mouth? Yeah, we do that. We do that for dogs.
yeah.
Be a good boy and don't do
Yeah,
that.
don't be a little shit. I am said
Because
little shit. Thank you.
something a little shit. All right, time to go to the next level. Time for big shit.
And always
No,
tells out
That's
no.
why
what he's not
that's why the tummy
into.
hurt.
And when do you get to decide what you're into according to us?
Yeah, it's like you're always like, oh, I'm not into this, not into that, but never says what you are
Say that.
actually into. You're just like,
You
oh,
Exactly.
say that
you
to me,
might
and
not
I'm biting you.
handle
That's
it.
so dog coded.
That is very dog. I was about to say the same thing. Are you sure you're not a dog?
Is
Poor
Anda a
Anda.
furry?
Oh no.
Oh, that's a wrong one brush.
Is to figure out what I'm into. I mean, you're into being called a twink.
I mean, there's not much to figure out if you don't, say anything at all. Not hinting to anything either.
Um, I I loved
Just
loved
let her.
talking to Jason the first time that I am both S and M.
Oh, being a
And he
switch
was
is
like,
fun.
"How?" No. It's not specifically the Switch. Well, Switch is
The dominant something, yeah.
SD. S and M are two other things.
Yeah, there's another word for it. I just don't remember what it is.
Sadism and masochism.
No, the term when you're switching roles.
Yeah, it's
That's
submissive and dominant.
Is verse the one? Or is that
Yes,
something different?
versus
although
one, versatile. Also,
Yeah.
hello,
yeah.
Dr. Bear. How are you? You've come at a very awkward time, and I'm sorry.
Ooh, new chatter. Hello.
Ooh.
How are you?
Ooh.
Apologies for the issue sounds.
No, don't
I'm
apologize. This is
No.
part of being in my stream. Stop apologizing. We allowed you to be here even with it. Didn't mess. Okay. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm up on a shift. Oh, when will you be able to rest, Dr. Bear? I'm so sorry that you've been awake for like 40 hours. Also, yeah, having to
Jesus.
explain to Jason that I'm a masochist and also in chronic pain was a very fun conversation. He was like, that doesn't make sense. And I was like, but they're two different types of pain.
I love seeing my
Yeah.
model twitch when I'm looking at Tori's chat because I just see my model bouncing. It's like that is.
I love the fact that there's two types of people in my chat where it's booba distracting or I didn't notice you had booba.
Oh yeah.
And I love it. It's so funny to me.
My eyes are up here. Yes, I know. I can see them.
I just
I'm
choose
looking
not
up
to look
there.
at them. I mean, the reality is I paid for the model. Please stare at them. Thank you.
That's very direct. Yes.
I paid for them. Make it worth my money. God damn.
You say that
Am
The
I
until
least you can
wrong?
do is enjoy them.
someone gives you subs.
That's different. All right.
That's different.
It makes sense to use pain. Yeah, I'm aware of that, and they are two very different types of pain to me. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a silly little lady in chronic pain. Hee. Also, for anyone wondering, it is almost time for me to end stream.
Yes.
Yes, I'm probably gonna raid out to Schlappy. Hiccup.
Yay. Sleepy.
Yeah, slappy.
Sleepy baby.
I am a sleepy baby. Me and Jason have just been getting the habit of calling me a sleepy bean. I'm very tired. I'm really pain tolerant, so I can't test. Jason is pain intolerant, so Tori cannot be a sadist with him.
No, you can.
No, he is so he has expressed before that he is not interested in exploring that side at all. Which for some reason Jason is a very confusing individual sometimes because those are his words from when we first started dating. And when I talk to him about some of it now, he's very much like we'll just have to wait and find out.
A whole new world.
God, well, then again, Jason didn't realize he was into things that he now realizes he is into.
Some things are
Yes, I
just
am to
like
blame.
Funny how
like
life
I
works.
Isn't it funny how Tori works? Whoops.
Whoops.
I'm
yeah
not sorry
like
about it.
I can talk actually like about my own experiences on the thing on that actually because like for the longest time I was like I'm not like masochistic at all. I hate it. I hate pain. Grr, bad. I'm real sensitive to like just like sensory stuff at all. Um, but like over time, I just learned that like I just had assumptions about what was like considered like acceptable or like
Mm-hmm.
normal, and that like just because my threshold might be I forget whichever direction it is, lower or higher, that doesn't mean like it still can't be a thing to play with. It just means that like it's just doing different things. So like rather than I don't know like what's an example?
I had to explain to Jason that masochism comes in many forms. It's not necessarily just standard pain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
it's not just causing pain. It's about playing with like the pain
Mm-hmm.
and like ultimately like ultimately at least from my experience like the goal is to like have fun
Yep.
and you can have and if there is something that is like too intense like to be having fun but you can adjust it so like rather than just like finishing like really hard the thing you can try like things that might be like softer or things you might not even consider painful on
Yep.
yourself but on someone else they could be like
Like
something that they consider.
yeah, that's something I had to explain to Jason. He's like, I've never really had the opportunity to play with like his sadist side because like whether it be his exes or himself, he just didn't really have an interest in it. And I was like, "Oh, well,
Hmm.
I am a very big masochist." And he was like, "I don't know if I'm necessarily comfortable with that." And I went, "That's fine." You know. I will explain to you what I want and what I do like, but if you don't want to do it, I will never tell you you have to do it, you know? And now if you
Yeah.
want to try it to see if you are interested in it, yeah, sure, cool, you know? But there's no reason for me ever to force something on you that you may not like.
Amazing
Also,
how
and to
consent
stop rolling
works.
down hills. I know, right? No, seriously, I've had to explain that to Jason so many times too. He's like, "But you like it, so why wouldn't I do it?" And I went, because I respect you and what you want and don't want,
Yeah.
you know.
And it's a
It's
kink,
like
so you're not gonna die from not doing it.
Literally exactly. He was like, "But you're gonna want," it. And I went, "Yeah, I'm gonna want it, but wanting and needing are two different things."
Yeah.
and also like yeah you might want it but I also want you to have fun and have a good time
Yep, I want you to
you
enjoy
know and
yourself as much as I am enjoying myself. Also, Anda, stop hurting yourself. What the fuck?
I like how Anna's trying to persuade us by a different type of pain that's not really the kind of pain we're talking
Masochism
about.
pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, masochism pain is very different from like that kind of pain. Rope burns. With that said, I'm gonna go right out to Sleepy real quick, and then we can continue talking about curse stuff. I don't know if you're ending your stream or not, Tweet, but
No,
you know.
I'm good for a bit more.
Alright. I'm gonna raid out to Schlappy then. Thank you
Yeah.
all for joining me. I hope you had fun on my stream. I will see you guys
Yay!
tomorrow.
Slippy.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye. I'm totally not live. Never. I'm never live.
No, you No, you're still stuck with me.
Oh yeah, I'm not leaving anything soon.
And say I'm still here. I'm just dealing with
And now I
It's after
disappear
stream time.
from her stream. I'm just gonna have Sleepy in the background. Sleepy in the background.
Sleep is fucking.
I need to open up my chat again.
Oh my god, chat. Just imagine having a chat, gross.
There it is. There's my chat. Random reminder because I didn't say anything during our conversations. If you're in my stream and you're lurking and you should be asleep, you probably should go to sleep or else. I don't know what the or else is, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Go to sleep. Thank you.
No, don't betray her.
That's really cute. Getting a real smooch. Real good night smooch. That was a smooch sound, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to close all of my things. I only closed OBS.
Ooh.
I think that's got but you're not because you're not
Well, you guys were having that conversation earlier. And Anda being Anda, I was watching my cat beat up my mom's body pillow and it was great. It was like, you're so tiny, but go for it. Yeah, beat that
Dream
pillow
big.
up. I've also lost track how long I've worked on this project. So, oh well.
You were working on it for all of October, Twee.
Not really. Sometimes there's some days where I don't touch it at all.
I mean, I do the same thing.
Yeah, but like, even if you worked on it like intermittently, like it's still sort of like over the course of October, right?
I guess 2 or 3 weeks of October. So I get.
With that being said,
I'll let you go. Harper.
I love, I love, I love Dog Wisdom so much.
It's one of my redeems. I just don't remember if it's free or channel points.
I have so many miscellaneous redeems. I am debating getting rid of some of them, but I think people would scream.
I would add more if I had more people use them, but since I don't have that many people use them, there's no point in me adding more, even if it's fun.
yeah. I mean, like even if some people like, don't might get like mad, especially if they're like not very often used ones.
Mm.
It means that like you might be able to make one room for better ones in the future.
Mm-hmm. I'm always willing to upgrade my streaming and whatnot for people, but if there's no reason to yet, I don't have to.
Yeah, streaming is a lot of work.
It depends on what you're trying to do.
That's true, but like even with like a bare bones setup, there's still like multiple things to manage. Although you know what, I think I'm mansplaining streaming
No, I
to
think
literal streamers.
you're talking about your little experience that you've had. It's okay. You can keep going. It's called
We
No,
like
disrespect
no, I'm
hearing
going.
streaming.
about We like hearing about
No,
Tempo trying to stream.
no, I
Yeah.
didn't just try. I think it was a success.
I
Granted,
enjoyed
largely in
it.
part due to the yeah. It's like genuinely something that like I want to and enjoy doing, but like figuring out how I would want to do that is a thing.
I
But
will
yes,
say
no,
that your streams kind of develop more while you do it too. You figure out what you like and don't like for yourself. But you
Yeah.
can only, there's some things you can only figure out while streaming. If
yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah, yeah, like with Gray's stream, like because I get to sort of hear and talk about some like behind the scenes stuff with Gray. So like I understand a little bit there, but like the actual like visceral experience of like being like on screen,
Yeah.
especially with any regularity, like I like one thing that like I still haven't wrapped my head around is I can join BC with
Mm.
people who are live,
Yep.
like I literally just did today,
Which is welcome to
and
my side of streaming, where it's a little more calmer and not many people are horny. Even though in my
Not horny
rules,
chat?
in my rules, I am 18 plus, so
yeah,
like I don't ever,
Non-horny
I
chat?
mean,
yeah, I don't advertise it, but I do allow it, so it's open.
I can flirt
I'm,
with everyone.
Yes.
I was about to say you know what I do to chats. You know what I do.
You know what I
I
do to you.
I do. It's because you do that stuff to me.
You say that, Temple, but compared to Tori's chat, my chat is always the quote unquote calmer one, so
I do agree with that. Tweet chat is definitely much, much calmer than mine. You know.
Yeah. Well, if you ever want the vibes to change it, just let me know and I'll provide some examples of how chat can behave.
I've seen how chats can behave. I have been a mod for like at least for almost 5 years now. I've seen a lot.
Oh, I meant I what I mean
Horny
is
tempo.
I will be horny in chat and that will be like other people can be like, oh, I wish to follow this person's lead.
Oh,
me just being just immediate like horny tempo.
Tempo, can I talk about our DMs for a second? And you say that to me on my stream.
You don't want to talk about me and Tempo's DMs on stream, I will say that much.
We can talk about each other's DMs. I don't mind.
Tempo, we will get Twee banned.
This is always a surprise to everyone, but I send nudes to people.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. The only reason I don't is because I know how Jason will be. And I don't blame him.
Well, I'm
Jason,
also single and you're not. So
exactly. Jason is getting progressively greedier with me, so he Tempo, you want to know because I told Jason about what you asked, and Jason was like, "Yeah, if he pays for it."
What?
He was
I genuinely don't
nudes,
remember.
nudes, like to be able to see
Oh,
me. I was like,
oh,
Tempo wanted to be able to see all of me, and Jason was like, if he pays for it, sure, but only if he pays for it.
yeah. That's a transaction. That's
Yep. Jason only allows things like that to happen as transactional things
yeah,
because he
money.
yeah, which makes sense because I am taken. But you know what? It's just funny to me because when
Hi,
me and
Tan
Jason first
Tan.
started dating,
How
hi
are
Tan Tan.
you? How are you, Tan Squared?
When me and Jason first started dating, he was like, "No, I don't care what you do." You know, he was very chillaxed about it. And as we've gone for longer, he gets very like defensive and it's so funny.
Yes, hello. Hello.
Hello, Tintin.
Yeah, the only time I ever regret sending any pictures without clothes. It's a after finding out how horrible a person is, like, oh, only if I knew you were a shitty person, then I would not have sent
I
anything.
am a shitty person, thank you.
No, Tori.
No. I
No,
tried.
you're not.
I tried. Dej Tory indeed.
Yes, it's offline Tori times.
It is offline Tory time, which means I could be unhinged in someone else's stream.
Which I don't mind.
Yeah.
I
But
can
yeah,
be a
it's actually
shitty
really
person
fun.
if I want to be.
You can.
I can.
It's
It's called cock blocking people. It's called making them horny and then doing nothing about it.
that's. I mean, people literally pay money for that. Like, is that
Or you pay money
really
for
a
that.
terrible person?
I can do
Pardon?
that and pretend I didn't do anything, and it's great.
I also do that. It's so much fun.
Yeah. I don't need to pay for it. I get it for free.
For now. And
Now,
Jason's
yeah,
gonna make
true.
that transactional soon.
Get that bag.
Good luck. Good luck, Tempo.
I like seeing people say that they can be unhinged, but then they end up not being unhinged. Like, okay, is that all you got?
For real.
Yeah. Like, honestly, it's a big mood. Like I like to be like, oh, I can do love this, but like, there is like a bunch of like things that I need to look out for to like is like how well do I know everyone here? Like what's going to happen? Like what are the consequences for being completely unhinged in this space? Like it's easy for me personally to be unhinged at like, for example, a nightclub because
Hi, Grim.
uh, alcohol and also uh, people you're probably not going to see again. So it's like the consequences are going to be very minimal
Why do you
if
act
you do
unhinged with
something
me then?
cringe. Because you're a safe person to be cringe with.
Yeah, that is valid. I hear that I'm a very safe person all the time, and my brain, every time my brain just does the question mark meme.
I never get that because I don't talk a lot, so people don't know where I stand on things, and people always think that I'm a horrible person. But then the moment they get to know me and see more that, oh, I'm not just, a stereotype. It's like, oh, you're not that bad of a person. It's like, yeah,
I'm a
I
very
know.
open and accepting person. I accept like 99% of walks of life, and I just don't care. I have no time nor energy to judge other people and their choices, if that makes sense.
And also, Tan, good for you.
Imagine being short tandem. My
We
5'2"
love
ass.
we love our things. Like
I'm not a queen. You can take that however you want. Thank you.
But yeah, I love having people randomly being like, oh, you're not as bad as I thought as you were. It's like, yeah, I know.
I didn't have a bad
why
connotation of you when we first spoke. I'm gonna be honest with you, G.
That's rare. That's a
why would
rare
the,
occurrence.
I'm
why
also a very non-judgy person.
Oh, people
like,
judge
why
me all
would
the
like
time.
Nope.
did, what if people judge you for? Like, do you know like why they had that like first impression?
I don't smile
Because
and I don't do customer service voice.
It's also the silence. You just don't care to entertain every little thing,
I usually
which
yeah,
there's
you don't
nothing wrong with.
yeah, I speak up when
you
I
don't
have
coddle
a
people.
thought.
Yeah,
When if I have something to say, I will say it. Otherwise, there's no point of me just adding filler.
no, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone handles things differently. Everyone does things differently. You know, but that's why I didn't have a bad connotation of you because I understand that stuff.
Yeah, most people
Also,
don't.
Tan be nice to my short ass.
Like, Tenten, why would that stop you? Like, the night is young.
I can stop so many things right now, but alas, I won't because it's funny.
And here's a dark thought. If you hurt yourself, Siggy can help take care of you when she's free.
When she's right.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard what Siggy says about my model?
I don't think so. I don't usually don't pay attention.
Tan thought it was so funny the first time, which I understand. The honkers, the bazongas.
Ah,
Like I said, I have two different types of chatters. Either they notice it or they don't.
yeah.
But yeah, Siggy's reaction to it for the first time was so funny to me.
And then there's me. He's like, oh, I know this, but I don't say anything.
I just think it's funny. I love the big old bazongas. Also, why can't I have them on a model if I have them in real life? Why
Yeah,
me, a busty person, would actively choose to have a small booba?
it's well, yeah, exactly. Like being able to live out the fantasy of being able to like move them around and not experience horrible pain.
But Tori's the type that doesn't experience boob pain, though.
I experience back pain.
Yeah.
My
I
boobs don't
remember.
physically hurt. Yeah, my boobs don't physically hurt. It's my back. My back wants to commit an unalive.
I hate highlights.
They hate you too.
Yeah.
Why am I
The
so
back
eepy?
problems.
The back problems are insane.
Oh yeah. Stop reminding me about my back. My fiddle bitties can cease existence now.
Let's ignore the issues. Just focus on the front.
Focus on the
Just
fun part of them, thank you.
see, don't think about it. Don't think about it. Just look at how round they are.
Orb.
Or
Orb.
how bouncy they are. Up, Tana's panicking.
Why is Tan panicking?
It's okay, Tan. It's okay. They
What's
won't
wrong,
hurt
Tan
you.
Tan? The booba isn't real, it can't hurt you. It's only a figment of your imagination.
It's literally a 2D model. It's not real.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not can't hurt you not physically. Can still haunt your thoughts.
My booba is too large. I'd like to get rid of it now, thank you.
I wish I had optional Uber. Like I don't want like I don't want them like
Would you like some of
all
mine?
the time. Yeah, can you let me borrow?
You can have like one or two cups and they probably wouldn't make a difference to me.
Nice. I'll take I'm greedy, especially if it's like it. Imagine being able to opt out like
Oh, I
all the
know.
time.
Siggy wants
Like
your
opt.
booba Tori? I don't think she actually does, I promise.
It's all fun and games until you experience it.
It's all fun and games until you experience crippling back pain.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's why in my fantasy it's optional, so that you can like you put them on for the day, or just
Just
for
get a
like
breastplate.
yeah, that I mean like literally that's the kind of stuff that I'm like yes about.
Or like
I want
those
to put a breastplate
people,
on Jason.
or those people that attach water balloons on themselves and they try to do everyday
Ah!
life things.
It's so funny you say it like that because I describe my booba as normal balloons filled with water.
Yeah. Oh, one color.
She ain't flat, that's a thing. I'm not even close to being flat, Tan Tan. To
Just
be completely frank and honest with you, Tan Tan, my model's boobs look as big as mine IRL.
just like how some people with straight hair want curly hair and how some people with curly hair want straight hair when they both have different issues.
Mm, you want what you can't have, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's like you want to deal with different issues. Like one set of issues are easier to deal with than the other.
I want none of the above, thank you.
Can we opt? Can we opt out? Opt out of physical form.
No, actually. Can I just become my VTuber?
Ads in a minute.
Oh my god, I'm mad.
Ads.
I couldn't imagine getting something like a BBL done.
The mortality rate on a BBL
Mm,
is horrifying too, but people still
I
do it,
know.
so. Eh.
I'd let them do them. I'm happy with my body as it is. I have no need to change it.
I went from hating to now accepting my body, so that's an improvement. Woo!
I don't hate my body. I dislike parts of it, but I definitely don't hate it.
Yeah,
I feel like the one part
I
of my
don't.
body I dislike the most is one that, like, if you have it, you understand why, but if you don't have it, you go, huh?
Tan, how's that a bad thing? Also ads. So I have to wait till that's over.
That's not a bad thing that she doesn't know Tantam.
I'm not been living in that blessed ignorance.
But also the thing I dislike most on my body, there was a point in time where I gained a lot of weight and lost a lot back and forth repeatedly. And because of that, my underarms have very loose skin.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. That's the thing I dislike most about my body. Besides that, I'm okay with like my tummy pouch and everything.
and that's okay, Tan Tan. That's okay.
She's a cute, cute clueless girl. Nothing wrong with being a little bit clueless,
Ignorance is bliss.
as they say.
Ads in progress.
Oh my god, Ed.
Ed. Hmm. Oh, wrong brush. This is what I get for wanting to work on 3D models instead of trying to learn how to do 2D and rigging.
Imagine learning to do anything.
I would like to learn more, except I never retain anything I learn. And people are always like, oh, you'll have muscle memory. It's like, muscle memory fails me. Hi, Angie. You want pets?
Mm. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okie
Bye.
dokie. Pet for Angie. Okay, bye bye.
Hmm. Bye bye.
You can't jump. My clothes are in the way.
Mhm.
Hold on, I'm gonna move my setup.
Bye bye. Being stuck in between Twee's legs. Hell yeah. I'm winning. But am I enough? No, don't bite that. That was still so cute. Help the mic. What's out of context? I am out of context.
Who needs context? I do,
No one.
actually. Please. I need context to understand it, please.
No. None for you.
Damn it.
I have not watched Arcane season 2
Mate.
yet. No spoilers, please. Valid.
I haven't seen Arcane season 1, but I've been meaning to because I hear good things about it.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, good
Music.
music. Good music actually makes or breaks. Like a thing for me. Like something can be like really like good and engaging, and that's obviously like fine. But if it has like good music, even if it's like a little bit like I'll be like, this is the best thing ever made. Like it's one of the reasons that I like one of the things that like one of the movies that I really like is Tom Legacy. Um, it's like there's a lot of things about it that I like, but like it's not like critically like the greatest movie. Like the soundtrack by Daft Punk, fucking phenomenal.
I'm sorry, I have to be a mod currently.
I'm just like that. Wait, how are you doing?
That felt.
Yeah. We're all little hamsters in the wheel of life. Yeah. Also, that's good. What about you, Tori?
Huh? What's going on, Square?
What?
What? I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I'm just. Yeah.
I don't know where. I mean, I know where I am, but I'm very tired.
Yeah.
Barely. But I'm not allowed to dissociate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Staring at the biddies.
For now. All right, bet.
There it is. I was waiting for it.
Well,
The problem
but
is
I've got
Tempo
a
wants it and he's egging you on.
yeah. It's like I'm.
Hey, 5 business days is better than never.
That's true. It is a problem. I'm so horrible at like consistent DMs. Like
I'm just horrible at
try,
DMs in general.
I'll try and make it up to you.
If you don't message me first, I don't message because I'm too scared that you'll get angry that I message. I don't mean that to just either one of you two. I just mean in general. Anyone can DM me, and I'll probably there's like a 99% chance I'll respond. You know, it's just that I never DM first because I don't want to be that guy who is somewhere where they aren't wanted.
Yeah. I am hyper aware of that exact thing, especially because like
See, it depends on
it's
how
like,
horny you are, Timbo.
well, yeah, that's the thing I was like talking about before, and also again like what my intentions are, like,
Your intentions are rarely pure when you DM me.
I don't think I've.
Hmm.
I was trying to think when was the last time I had pure intentions. No, they were pure, just pure evil.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Nothing is ever pure when it comes to our DMs, Tempo. Nope. There's two people, when I get DMs from them, I automatically know that they have impure thoughts.
As in like, if you ever receive DMs from them, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, this, but or not
Yeah.
just like you can like they DM you sometimes and sometimes they're not. But it's like if you receive a DM from them, or yeah.
As soon as I get the DM, they're horny. Tempo is one of them. I feel like the other one might surprise Tempo a little bit, but also would check out based on my personality.
Do I know the person?
You do. Me too. If I say any part of their name, it will immediately give away who it is too.
I think I know who it is. But,
who is it?
I'm not gonna. I'm
allowed to talk about it. Come on, Tempo. I want to hear it.
Let me guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
No. It's not Gray. And to be honest, I don't think that Gray's attracted me like that, but that's just my brain. Mm-hmm.
Well, that was my confident assumption.
No. Like I said, it wouldn't make sense until you think about my personality type. It's Zach.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think we talked about this before. I don't know. I might have been a different person when we were having a conversation.
Zach only does it with me because I can be very gentle. If that makes sense. It's the like unfortunately for Tempo doesn't really ask for like the more gentle side of Tori, so they haven't been able to experience it. But like there's
what's gentle?
Gentle is where I constantly praise you and tell you I'm proud of you. That you're doing such a wonderful job. Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, yeah, no,
Mm-hmm.
I need to go to therapy. I need to go to therapy for that. I can't just do for that.
So you don't want to hear it from me, is what I'm hearing. Good to know.
No, it's not like that.
No, but it is. Oh, I'm panicking.
I'm
All I'm
panicking
hearing
over
from
it.
All I'm hearing from Tempo is that they don't want to be praised by me.
No, well, look, as I am right now, um, fuck, I was going to say I barely want to be perceived, but that's not true.
Let's say if you don't want to be perceived, why are you in the Discord call?
Yeah, yeah, please perceive me.
Happily. Why are you friends with streamers, Tempo?
Yeah, no, look, my guess is that I thought of like you ever have a thing of like where you think of like a sentence and like the words like it makes sense for you to like the sentence like the meaning of them like makes sense in a vacuum, but if you said it out loud, it's like that
The fuck
would
did you just
not
say?
be exactly.
No, it's one of those things where like it makes sense in your head, but if you say it out loud, everyone will look at you and go, "The fuck did you just say?"
Yeah, me just saying something is like, wait a minute, that's completely untrue.
My existence is untrue. Oh yeah, Tweet, now that I'm not streaming, I can say it in your chat. Because I don't think many of my people are in here. So the thing that I can't say on my stream because it may ruin people's view of me is that I'm not a dom. No, to a lot of them they don't realize it. A lot of them do not realize that I'm not a dom. I am a switch, yes, which is why I'm able to do it, but it's not something that I prefer to do. But
Yeah,
I I use it on purpose on stream though because it's easier. Yeah. Oh, but the sub
it's
is
also
solely
more
for
easy.
Jason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, if I had a dollar, like so that like if I hadn't like if I hadn't like had like my the specific life experience and like I just met you, like I wouldn't know like any better either. But if I had a dollar for every um uh, short, big boob, chronic pain, dominant with like a lot of men, but submissive for their uh, partner.
Yep. Yep.
Um, um, hot girl. I would have a reasonable number of dollars. Like that is like it's not a stereotype, but it is a pattern. It is a
Stereotypes like
definite
those
pattern.
put people into little boxes. It's just so happened that you checked the right box.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
that is a big reason why I don't like doing it. Like, because Jason is also a Switch, so I'll do it for him once in a while. But I get so tired. There's less. It's called being a bottom bitch for a reason. I am not a power bottom by any fucking mean.
Well, in my experience, it's different for everyone.
No, no, no.
Like
Me and Jason have not even physically been together and he already calls me Pillow Princess. What do you want? Like, I know my place. I know what I am.
oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that like you don't know what you want.
No, I'm just
It's just
saying,
in
like,
general.
I am fully just. I am the weakest bottom in existence. But it's also, like, a whole chronic pain thing. Because overexerting myself while in pain is just not a good thing. But I'll be
Mm.
completely honest with everyone, and I'm sure people in the call will agree with me. Sometimes you just get horny because you are exhausted. Yep. Sometimes you literally just get horny because you are exhausted, and it's the strangest thing, you know?
But to sometimes,
Probably.
sometimes
But
when I feel it's like dopamine seeking. Like my brain's like, I wish the dopamine. This is a good avenue for dopamine.
I crave the happy. I don't want to even think about that, sweet, because you're just calling me out at that point. Yep. I've had to look at Jason before and go, you do realize there will be days where you will have to actually just do all the aftercare by yourself. You know? And he sometimes the first couple of times he just gave me a funny look because he didn't understand. And then I explained it more and he stopped giving me the funny look. Yeah. I love getting the funny look because chronic pain things that he does not understand.
Welcome to my twisted horror story.
No,
Oh,
actually.
my life experience.
Yeah, no, actually. I'm like J J I like Jason, you do realize that I can't do that. He's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Chronic pain." There are other times where I'm like, "Oh, that's really difficult," or "That's really easy," and he's like, "Huh?" Like the hypermobile in my joints so I can put my knees behind my head. The first time I ever told him and then showed him, he had this face of, "What in the actual fuck?"
Ew.
He had the face of, "This doesn't make sense."
White basketball corners not like moving on to
You are very low tempo.
what?
You were very low. Or get farther away.
Sorry.
I'm gonna move my mic so far away now because of that tweet. I swear to God. I'm too tired for that shit. I would usually be napping by now. Yeah. The longer I sit in this call for, the more progressively unhinged I will get. Fair warning. Oh. Yeah, I don't like that.
Sorry to interrupt, guys. I'm gonna head off.
Bye
Enjoy
bye.
stream, and I'll catch you
Take it
later.
easy. Ah, but yeah. Sharky's late to the party. Yep. Oh, we moved. 안녕.
Button probably got hit.
Huh?
I have a stream mute and unmute button.
Um,
The only toggle I have.
I have one toggle alone, and it's to mute me. So on OBS I have one toggle, it's to mute me, and on Discord I have one toggle, which is also to mute me. So I can just press one button to mute and unmute.
I'm too lazy to mute myself on Discord or to make a button for it.
I'm saying I just don't want everyone to hear the funny voice in the middle of conversation.
Well, I don't have that, so I don't have to worry about it.
Exactly. This is a me problem that I've created for myself.
Just
Also,
waiting.
the eepier I get, the more likely the funny voice is gonna come out, so that's for you to deal with.
Oh well. I've never been bothered with it, so why would I be bothered with it now?
That's fair.
It is what it is.
Ooh. Oh, whoa.
Oh
I'm
well.
tired. Oh no.
I can never get the
Like, part of
highlight
me
up
wants
here
to go lay
right.
down, but I don't want to leave you either.
It's okay, I'll just figure something out or just end stream.
That's fair.
It has
I do
been like
appreciate you streaming with me today, though. It was very fun.
it was
I hope we get
great.
to do it again. And like I said, I'm always happy to accommodate you, so I'm happy to accommodate anyone.
It's okay. I can always try to figure things out.
No, like I said, I'm happy to accommodate you, just like today.
It's okay.
We're gonna play the It's Okay game. We're gonna turn to Canadians.
uh,
What will you
to,
do?
we both are too
Eh,
far away from Canada to be Canadians.
valid, honestly.
It would be funnier if we were in a state that was closer to Canada.
I used to be in West Virginia. That's close enough, right?
Slightly.
I've
Slightly.
been to Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's closer.
Yeah.
This
I think I still have a
freaking.
friend who lives in Wisconsin. But I don't know, I'd have to check up with him. It's been a little while since we talked.
It's okay, eh?
Eh.
Eh.
Grim. Grim, that's my
Yes.
desk.
Yes, you
Grandpa, that's
do.
my desk. Thank you.
Grim's like, time to go. Get off the computer.
No, it is. That is exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. It's time
He
to
knows me
go.
well
Good
enough.
leave.
That requires moving. I don't like moving.
Same.
Moving takes energy I don't have to give.
The only time I usually move is when I have to rotate in bed because I'm getting bed sores.
Should move it, honestly. Mother remove from the computer. That's what Grim wants me to do, unironically. Grim wants me to go lay down.
Grim
He knows I'm
knows.
tired.
My cats are still too young to realize when I'm tired or sad or whatever. They're
Grimbo
just
is definitely old
babies.
enough to know. He's still young, but he's old enough to know. If that
I'm,
makes sense.
I mean, my oldest is like a year and a half, so
Ooch. I think Grimbo's about 2 now.
just a baby.
He's just a baby.
You love moving,
He's
Tan?
so small. Twee. He's so small. Grim is 100% fully grown, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's so small. Nya. Nya.
I mean, all my cats are under 10 pounds, so
I don't know how much Grim weighs, I'm gonna be honest. He's a baby though.
just a baby.
You're
And
stuck with me, Grimbo.
and this is the thing with being disabled. Like even though my cats are under 10 pounds, if I hold them for a little bit too long, i.e. a couple minutes, I get tired.
Oh yeah, people don't realize that even holding a small weight for a long time starts to hurt.
And like I am in charge of taking care of the cats, like bathing and trying to clip their nails and having to force them into a cat burrito. Even if they're talking back to me, it was like, no, I have to do this unless, things happen. Because nails are sharp. And
Claws
cats
are
get
indeed
dirty.
sharp.
And except for cockroaches. But I'm not gonna go near one, okay, Tan? Heck no. But yeah, I get so tired just hunched over the bathtub, trying to keep the cat still because they don't want to get wet.
Yeah.
And having the whole bathroom being soaked in water and all soapy.
Shop. Grimbo wants me to let him go so badly, but I am refusing. He hates
Yeah,
me right
Tan,
now.
I can't do that. Okay, but good for you.
What did Tan Tan say?
He lets
Grimbo.
his Shih Tzu on his shoulders when it's tired.
Grimbo would probably stay on my shoulders if he wasn't such an anxious boy.
Like I'm so weak that I've had my cat trying to feel my shoulder and like try to step on it and then retract and not do that. Okay, that's how bad it is.
Yeah, I vibe with that very hard. Bam, 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 bam.
Pew, pew, pew.
Ugh.
But it is what it is.
I should probably go lay down because my knees are burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I was wondering when you're gonna lay down.
not good. When the knees are burning, that's not good.
It's
Okie
time
dokie,
to
twee.
go.
Yeah, it's time for me to go. I'm
Yes.
gonna go take it easy. Bye bye.
Bye bye. And then we disconnect from that. I'm free from Discord. Where's my Spotify? I need to make sure that it's being registered. Because I'm going to stream a bit longer. Spotify on this side? It should be. Oh, it's just quiet. There you go. I'm going to up that a bit. That way when I'm not talking. Okay, you go lurk, Tantan. You do what you need to do. And then I'm going to go back to doing this for a bit. Man, spending 2.5 hours on just the highlight of the first bang. It doesn't have to match, but I want it to match-ish. I don't know, I'm probably just being weird. It doesn't have to be perfect. But I want it to be. Let's see. Just needs to be a weird shape for that to fit, right? Probably. What am I racing? Why can I not undo it? Okay, it's undoing. Good, undo. What happens if I erase that? Where does it start registering? I'm deleting. Okay, right there. A little bit more. Okay, not that part. A little bit there. That is good-ish. I've never truly figured out how to color and render on VRoid. Not fully. Should I wear glasses? Nah. I'll survive. And somehow me randomly erasing that part kind of worked. Cool. I should blur it. I don't know what part I'm blurring, but I'm blurring it. It's down here? It's probably down here. Yeah, it's there. Soften that up a bit. Oh, that reminds me, I need to erase some parts of the body because it clips through the clothes. Spotify is being a little too dramatic. There you go. Oh, my cats are tired and they went back to sleep. Is that too small? Or do I need to get rid of more? Like it's a little soft highlight, but also not soft at the same time. Is it because of this part? I'm gonna add more to this part. Somewhat works. And soften it up a bit. But not too much, or else it looks a little weird. Not a fan of how it looks different on the UV map versus the model, but oh well. I got my own ads.
And sell your home directly to Opendoor. Request an all-cash offer in minutes, close, and get paid
Ads that are supposed to be targeted towards me, but are not targeted.
after New Year's. Start your move at opendoor.com
Fun.
or download the Opendoor app. Opendoor is represented by Opendoor Brokerage Inc., license 02061130.
Also, random reminder: if you need to sleep, go to sleep.
And its other markets. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome to the world of Bose Ultra Open Earbuds, the perfect gift for the music lover in your life. Picture this, a walk on a sunny winter day.
Maybe I should
Snow beneath your feet and your favorite holiday song is playing.
erase a bit more.
That's the magic we're talking about. Hear life and music at the same time. On the gift game and head to
And blending it out.
Bose.com/Spotify to shop now.
Oh, lag.
How do you support your kids?
Register it.
Start by making space for them to ask you questions and regularly checking in on how they're really doing. And by looking
Why
at
does
some news
Spotify
from
and
being
Twitch
present,
think I have kids? I
make
don't
sure
have
they
kids,
know
I have
you're never a
cats.
bother, that they can talk to you anytime, anywhere, because youth suicide prevention starts before a crisis. It can start with, hey, whatever you need.
Oh, I need to make it
I'm here to
smaller.
listen. Want to talk? Learn more at neverabother.org.
Maybe a little more. A little less opacity. A little bit similar. Just good enough. It's at the right size. Wait. Does that? Yeah, it did. Oopsies. Oopsie daisies. Blend that a little bit. Lovely. Beautiful. Oh, I need to add more here. I'm always scared to add a little pressure to my stylus, but oh well. Why is your design so sharp looking? Why? My model's too round. Honestly, that's a personal issue. Ignore what I said. Everyone ignore what I said. Come on, blend it out. that line is never straight enough. But I think, then again, none of us are really that straight, are we? Am I properly erasing it? Now I am, apparently. Oopsies. That's fine. Oh, I forgot about the opacity. There you go. And then... that does not look like a good curve. Do I need to make it a little tiny squiggly? Probably. Blend it out to hide my mistakes. If you see a mistake, just blend it out. I'm just gonna erase this. Sometimes it's okay to erase things and start over. Blending and erasing are my best friends when it comes to drawing. I can hide so many mistakes. Well, I'm a mistake too, but you can't really erase me now, can you? Some mistakes can't be erased. Oopsies. Maybe a smaller brush. I don't like that actually. Oh, I just might have to change the highlight position at this point if I don't like where it is. Because I like how the bottom part looks. Just not the little top bit right here. I'm struggling. I'll get it eventually. It's okay. Perseverance. I also need a second line, don't I? What if I did that? Sometimes it will look better, thicker. Now I feel like a... What if... Not too much though. Slightly longer, blend it in. Always add more when you need it. Fantastic. Good stretch. For some reason, I'm a little happier with that, which is great. It's fantastic. I wonder where my other cats are. I need to retexture the other strands, don't I? Which one's this one again? Okay. What's this? Ah, I can change this one. That'll be good. Color pick. This is good. And then color pick that. Where does this go? Okay, that's where that is. Come on, color that section.
Winter.
It's a little too much.
Outdoor fun and games.
Don't go outdoors, Spotify. How dare you?
Don't let winter weather burst your pipes. Mow and Flow monitors your home's water and shuts it off automatically.
Amazon's holiday deals are
I don't remember
huge, so you
which
can
trend
celebrate
this is,
the season
honestly.
early. With low prices on decor, electronics, and beauty. Perfect for stocking stuffers. And my stocking's looking good. Shop holiday deals early on Amazon now.
So I lost the highlights. Another one.
Playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem
Ah.
Detergent.
Aha.
So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide cleans better than the leading competitive free detergent, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
Plus, Tide-Free
There it
has
is,
no
okay.
dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle. What's up?
Before you board your
That's a
flight,
little too
where did we get
much.
That incredible gnocchi.
Hold up. Did you just call gnocchi gnocchi?
No, you're at the airport. No way you can hear me.
Actually, with my new Galaxy Buds 3 Pro from Samsung, I can hear everything.
Now boarding.
Gotta go. I'll bring you back some gnocchi.
Tune into what matters
Oopsies.
using adaptive active noise cancellation with Galaxy AI. Get Buds 3 Pro now
Well,
at
I'm too lazy
Samsung.com.
to
Galaxy AI features require compatible
control
Samsung
that,
Galaxy phone and
so.
initial setup via Samsung Wear app.
It's around here. That's a little too much. So why does it have to highlight? Get rid of the highlight. There's no highlight on this. That's a little too much. There's any other shadows on that piece? It doesn't seem like it. There were highlights. And there. That's a small section. Can I do it though? Probably. I probably can. Oh, oopsies. Making it smaller. And then cutting it that there. Oh, I need to compensate for how the ends wiggle. I don't know why the ends wiggle, and I'm too lazy to try to fix it. So I have to compensate with how I color it. It is what it is. Am I a little crazy for attempting this? Yes. Did I bite off more than what I can chew? No. Never. Oopsies. There you go. Never biting off more than what I can chew. It's a sufficient amount. It's totally reasonable. That's a little too much apparently. And then the next curve is around here. No. Well, yes, but it has to be slightly. A little bit of hyper focus for a second. I have the angle wrong. The angle is wrong. How far does it go? Okay, so I actually have more real estate than I thought. Okay. Yeah, real estate. Let's get the rough. Or do I? No, it should be half of that. It's not the whole thing. Because that part would be part of the other strand, technically. Which means then I should go here.
Hey buddy, you look thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
Thanks, Lip. Give me a moment. I need to move the mic because between my legs and my water bottle is too far away. Lord. Hi, Slip. How are you? How you been? What is the emote? Going dark. Oh, are you lurking? You do a lurk? Oh no. It's just delayed. Hello. I am doing art, apparently. I am surviving. It's a fox with nods. Is it? I guess my Twitch app is broken. Almost a good curve. I just need to erase that part and make it rounder. I'm gonna thicken this up so I can erase part of it. But yeah, glad that you're doing well enough. I say well enough because you did just say that you're alive and that's it. So. Did the music get louder or am I crazy? Oh yeah, it's just louder. Why is this song so loud? Well, I'm louder, so it's fine. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. I hope your day is going well. Or night. Actually, no, I should do some more erasing. Thank you. I made her myself. Thank you, thank you. How are you? Also, if my face breaks, I'm sorry. I just haven't prioritized fixing my model's expressions yet. Also, ads in a minute. And I've recently updated my ads to a minute long, so Please stay through them. If not, it's okay. We're all just here. I need a zoom in.
Skip the hassles of
Oh, I have my
selling
own
before the
ads.
holiday
How
season
funny.
and sell your home directly to Opendoor.
Oh, hi,
Request
Swish.
an all-cash offer in minutes,
I have
close, and
ads
get
in
paid
like
in
30
days.
seconds.
You can even pick your close date so you can move after New Year's. Start your move at opendoor.com or download the Opendoor app. Opendoor is represented by Opendoor Brokerage Inc., license 02061130 in
So what if I just
California,
blur
and
that?
Opendoor Brokerage LLC and its other markets.
Hmm.
Terms and conditions apply.
Nah, I'm just gonna make this hard for myself. It's fine.
Welcome to the world of Bose Ultra Open Earbuds, the perfect gift for the music lover in your life. Picture this, a walk on a sunny winter day. You can hear the satisfying crunch of snow beneath your feet and your favorite
So
holiday
can I
songs
erase on
playing.
here? I
That's the
can.
magic we're talking about. Hear life
Sometimes
and
it
music
cooperates
at the same
with me
time.
and sometimes it
Own the
doesn't.
gift game and head to bose.com/Spotify to shop now.
We have a degree for you
What?
at APU.
Oh, it's
With over
cooperating
100
with me.
programs to choose from, Azusa Pacific University
Amazing.
has a path for everyone, including graduate degrees and certificates, adult-specific programs, and accelerated programs. Our small class sizes and flexible formats make sure your goals are always within reach. Tap the banner now to learn more.
I mean, you can. No one's really stopping you. Okay, that's an interesting line down here. Oh wait, wrong button. Oopsies. Probably accidentally deleted something. Undid something. Welcome back from the ads. I hope you guys weren't away too long. And Frio Frost, you can introduce yourself if you want. No one's stopping you. At least I'm not right now. I should zoom in on the reference picture that I'm using. There you go. Of course you can introduce yourself if you're still here. It's a little too... Maybe I made it too round. Let me erase this part so I can blur it out. Up a little bit of lag trying to blend this out. That's fine. That's completely a-okay. It happens. The program just needs time to think. The brush too big? Nah, it's fine. Maybe it's a little too much blurring. What if I did that? Yeah, be a pointy tip there. I've always thought in my head that I'm not that great an artist because I'm always better at quote unquote imitating other people's art. I say imitating because I'm not exactly copying it. But I don't remember when the last time I had an original idea. Even back when I used to design my own outfits for assignments, I've never felt that creative compared to other people. Does that sound a little depressing? Yes. But is it my experience? Also yes. And I know that there's probably people that would tell me otherwise, but this is just how I feel, and this is how I view myself. Total mood shift, but oh well. Blend it out. Blend all my mistakes. Maybe a little bit more. Then blend it out. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, blend. You're from Italy? Dreaming about greatness? What kind of greatness? And you say autistic nerd, but what do you hyperfixate on? What is your special interest? Mine is art and fashion. Oh, and the thing that I always forget to do is say my username. I am Tweety for you. And it's nice to meet you. Also, I normally don't sound like this. I've only spoken like this recently to not hurt my throat. It's more like a defense mechanism. But it's okay, my mic picks me up and I'm loud enough, I think. Where am I on the mic? A little low, but it's okay. It's all good. As long as I'm still audible compared to Spotify. Which I think is a little loud. The music's a little loud. I don't... Star Wars. I don't know that many people, but it's usually always Star Wars or Star Trek. It's always one of those two. Oh, and D&D. There's and Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. What else is there that some narrow spicy people hyperfixate on? I don't remember any right now on the top of my head, but welcome. Welcome to my stream. And this is a question I ask all the time. How did you find me? Oh, that's too much blur. Oh, I forgot to turn pivot. There you go. Oh, you're also a Potterhead? That's also the other thing I forgot about. Oh, you're a Slytherin? You probably will not like the house that I'm in. You probably won't like the house that I'm in. Oh yeah, and what I'm working on right now? I am currently trying to steal the identity of my friend, who is also my arch nemesis. Recommendations? I'm in recommended section. That's crazy. You follow VTubers often? Funny enough, because of me being a VTuber, most of my friends are VTubers too. But it is what it is. But yeah, I'm committing identity theft. You're not a stereotyped Slytherin, so you're not ambitious. You're not a ready-made leader. Also, why does my finger hurt? Why? Why is my nail bed giving me the uh-ohs? It's been like this for a few days. But yeah, I'm trying to steal my friend's identity, who is another VTuber. A very cute cat boy android VTuber named Ed Eot, which is EDO double T. I forgot the E, but ignore that. I probably should know that name, but I don't, because I'm horrible at remembering. Oh, I have ads.
Now through Wednesday, find incredible deals on wear now styles on sale for even less at Nordstrom Rack. Take an extra 25% off red tag clearance throughout the store for brands like UGG, Vince, Stuart Weitzman.
My house